Warning. The Bearded Barbarian Collectibles YouTube channel is for mature audiences in age, but immature humor only. If you are offended by sarcasm and playful jabs at others' expenses, you may want to get in your spaceship and leave the galaxy. All those remaining, sit back and relax as we join the Bearded Barbarian with hours and hours of entertainment. If you are new to the Bearded Barbarian YouTube channel, subscribe and join the Barbarian Horde, and help build the Empire to take over the Republic.
Hey everybody, it's Thursday night. That's right, Thursday night. And you're getting to see this ad-free thanks to YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. You have our last live, we got demonetized. So I'm not really sure. I blame Chase. So I'd like to blame Mr. Ugly, but he was not involved this time. So it was probably just Chase. It's fine. It's all good. We had fun. That's the most important thing. You can't, those checks, of fun checks, those are a lot of fun. Actually, I couldn't catch any fun checks. But anyway, hopefully everybody enjoys themselves, had a fun time. So we're just going to be us. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I didn't even turn the ads on this one. So hopefully it'll be a fun time. But enough of all that. You don't want to hear about my financial problems. Let's go ahead and invite our guest. Next up, here he is all the way from Illinois. He's got a bigger beard than me, trying to show me up. Here he is, Raise Chaos. There he is.
It wasn't me that got you demonetized.
I think you called YouTube. That's what I think
I
it is.
did not do it.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Great.
That was the best news, that I wasn't responsible for you getting.
I still sort of blame you. I'm not sure how. I'll find a way. Don't worry. I always find a way to pass the buck, because that's how
I always have trouble watching my mouth. So
I understand. Well, clearly so do I. So I don't know. And that's the thing. When they do these things, they don't tell you why. They just say just vagaries. Hey, it didn't meet our standards. And I was like, I don't know what your standards are. But anyway, such as it is, I don't care. I didn't really even mind that much. But I thought it was funny because I don't know what we did that we hadn't done before. So they should all have been demonetized, if you ask my opinion. Tough move there. All right, enough of that. Here he is, all the way from Florida, the badass himself, the troublemaker, Chase from Chase's Kingdom.
I tell you, when you messaged me and told me that, I was like, that was a pretty tame.
I thought.
How did we not get demonetized with this one?
Why is he pointing at me?
I honestly don't know. I thought it was tamer than probably about 4 or 5 of them. To be honest with you, it was probably the last 5 or 6 is probably the least. I don't know.
I'm like, was it all the beer drinking?
I don't think so.
But yeah, like you said, the funny thing is they're so vague. They don't tell you why.
Right.
So it doesn't help you change anything because they don't tell you why.
Well, they said I could appeal. Like there was, because it was computerized. It says the computerized algorithm said you said something, but it doesn't say what you said, so you have no way of knowing. Well, so I could have appealed, but it's fine. I don't. I mean,
I
I just
mean-
thought it was interesting more than anything
Oh,
else. 'cause,
big time. Especially me being like an algorithm production nerd like that. Really, because it's happened to me quite a few times. If I post, let's say, a live on Facebook,
Mhm.
right? They'll notify me that a certain part of the show, which is the beginning, has been cut out because of
Mhm.
copyright infringement.
Yep.
For what reason? And it tells you though. Tells
Right.
you this song is owned by this person and they don't allow it on their platform or something to that effect. But you can allow it to still be there without that segment. So I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna. But YouTube, yeah, they just.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
never
know.
run into any copyright because
I see it as
careful about that. So.
I was like, well, if it was because of me, then that's a badge of honor, my friend, and we should celebrate. We should celebrate. Hit the
You owe me
horns.
12
Grab
cents.
another
I
brewski.
expect to see my 12 cents that I missed out on. That's basically what it amounts to. It's not like any kind of
12
money.
cents. You got a Cash App. I'll
Yeah.
send you 12 cents.
I think it costs you like $4 to send 12 cents. Probably not worth your money. So don't
Yeah,
bother.
it's not
Don't bother. Keep it to yourself. That's all. That's all.
Well, welcome to the Barbarian Horde Live. I know there's lots of people over there in the chat hanging out. So you want to get the shout outs?
Yeah, let's go and see who's here.
Let's
see
do it.
who's
Let's do it. All right.
All right, let's see what we got going on here tonight. Crazy Scottish Pop Collector was in the house early. Good to see you, my friend.
Yep.
All right. Sarah Aldridge, appreciate you coming.
Is it?
All right, we got Mike Buskirk here. Mike, I appreciate you.
Let's go. Hills.
There you are. John Wilmy, thank you very much for showing up. We appreciate it. Rashida's here. Thank you very much, Rashida. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. One of my fellow coworkers. All right, HCF, always good to see you, buddy. I hope everything's going well for you.
Hope you're staying spooky, bud.
I hope you're staying dry because it is pouring rain for days and days. I am going to get an arc and start collecting some
I'm in an
animals, 'cause
oven.
This is not working out.
You're being soaked.
I am.
Slowly.
It is ridiculous. It's not supposed to stop from what I heard until next week. So I don't know. Ridiculous. All right. See who else is here.
24 Anthony Mo.
M24 Anthony Mo. How you doing, buddy? Good seeing you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Tats is here. Thank you very much. Umpty Scratch is here. I blame Umpty. Now that I think about it, he could have easily have written something that could have caused trouble for us. I blame you, Umpty.
He didn't
It's your
show
fault.
any Umpty stickers. Well, I'll show one now. So
Oh, there you go.
we'll ease the beast.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And I just showed my Umpty Scratch stickers 2 months late. Everybody else had done them like 2 months ago. I went back to watch somebody else's, and I had to scroll back through like 18 videos to get back to theirs. Like, whoops, I really did hold on to this too long. Sorry about that, Umpty. Right. Let's see who's next here. James Boulanger. Good seeing you, buddy. Right. I appreciate y'all coming out. It was pretty late notice. I just posted the notification and the thing on Instagram much later than normal. I appreciate you coming out. Nadia is here. Appreciate you, Nadia. Just remember, we're going to be have this every Thursday. If we don't, I will send out something. I promise.
I won't.
So if you have if you have plans, just cancel them on Thursday night. We'll always
yeah.
see you, okay?
I've gotten that message in the past. Hey, how come you didn't tell us you weren't having a show Saturday? Well, I didn't know I had to check in with everybody.
You do. You didn't know? Now you know.
This past Saturday, hey, circumstances. I had to hit the studio at 9 a.m. and we didn't get out of there till late. And, hey, I just couldn't do it. But
Did you get anything accomplished, or you?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Got a bunch of accomplished guitars and bass tracks done. So we're like six.
What about the drum
songs.
tracks? No drums this time?
Oh yeah, the drums too. Cool. Yeah, 6 tracks in. So I was feeling pretty good.
How many tracks is there going to be on this thing? Is this going to be?
We're trying to decide now. We could put 4 more if we want. We're thinking maybe just doing 8.
Do you not have the songs? Do you need me to write?
No,
some
we
few
have the
things for you?
songs.
I'd be happy to
That's-
write a few things down. For you.
Well, please do. Send them along.
Although, you know what the thing is? When I listen to music, I never listen to lyrics. So to be the most nonsensical foolishness, because I wouldn't care. I mean, as long as the riff sounds good, hey, you know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah, you want to get a good riff and a good drum beat, hey, it's all good.
Sounds like metal.
There you go. I can barely hear what people say most of the time anyway, so what do I know?
Oh, man.
All right, let's see
So
what we
is it the normal shenanigans this evening? Or, you know?
no,
I think
always
that's what got us
unusual.
to-
Unusual
okay.
shenanigans. It'll be. So what we're gonna do is we've got our list, our weekly list. This is what I thought. We're gonna do the worst costumes. Okay, worst costumes list. In a movie. You know, not worst costumes you've seen, but in a movie.
Oh, okay.
So if so think about it. Ones that you didn't particularly care for, whether it's Batman with the nipples. I don't want to steal that if that was one of yours.
Worst
whatever.
get-ups. Worst get-ups.
It can either be worst versions of a get up or just worse in general. Like Flash, for example, worst costume ever. Okay.
Oh, buddy. I thought we were
I
right
won't
away
put
going
that
to
one
talk about the
since
new Flash movie.
I am planning to go
Ray,
see
you
that.
see
I
it?
told my wife I want to go see Flash, and she looked at me. She said, "Are you kidding? You seriously going to go see that?" I said, "Absolutely." I plan to moon. I'm going to go to the movie theater, and I'm going to moon one of those standees in front of the thing as I walk in, and see if police will arrest me. How's that sound? Sound good?
There's my number 5 right there. Bearded Barbarian
Moon Man?
mooning-
The Moon Man.
mooning the
Moon Man. You show up in a flesh suit.
Yeah, there you
Those
go.
ones you zip up, it's a onesie.
Mhm.
It's just
Yeah,
a
those are
pink
nice.
onesie.
You look like a eunuch because there's no.
I'm here to see the Flash.
Man, I'm a Ken doll. You know what I'm saying? All right, very good. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do the 6, and then we of course got our trivia,
Dark glass.
and we've got our shit for brains.
Sounds-
And I think Ray's has his, and I don't know, Chase, have you got your stuff with you?
I got my stuff always.
Okay, well we'll rotate
We'll
through
see if
some of that.
we need to. Or
No, we'll see.
I'll
We'll
do
see
the
what actually
backup.
what we come up with, etc. So, and we may have a few more guests stopping in. I was told there's a possibility that J.K. Elm actually stumble around New York City.
okay.
He said might be a man on the street. We'll see. We'll see. I
That'd be
don't know.
sweet.
Yeah. I sent him the link. We'll see if he shows up or not. If he doesn't, it's all good. I mean, he's got better things to do, better people to hang around with. Apparently,
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up. Do it now. Do it now. I don't do what you tell me. Yes, do it now. Do it now. And share on all your multimedia platforms. You're watching Bearded Barbarian Horde. Cool.
All right. So, you need time to think. Have you got this on the top of your brain, or Rays? You seem to be deep in thought there. I'm sure there are some. I'm sure there are some superheroes somewhere that I've never heard of, and costumes that I've never heard of that you're going to list here. Am I right or am I wrong?
Well, you made it specifically movies, so I'm like,
Well, no, it can
Stuck on
be
movies.
because it'll be a movie I haven't seen either. I'm sure you're going to list a movie I haven't seen, so I mean that's fine. It doesn't have to be a movie. If it's I didn't mean like if you saw a dude wearing a Flash outfit. You know what I mean? Because there's no way to see that. So I'm just saying.
You're really obsessed with the Flash thing, aren't you?
I'm just using that as an
Always
example.
goes back to the Flash.
I'm certainly not trying
it
to
was so
flash him.
bad.
He's got
I
enough
hated it.
troubles. He
Hated it.
single-handedly ruined the movie because I mean
I go to
trash
conventions,
job.
so I see people in costumes all the time.
Right.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
No. Definitely, my opinion, bad movie.
Huh?
I saw it like twice, gave it 2 runs, and still sucked.
You didn't like it.
Hated it. Every second of it.
We're not going to do spoilers, but was there? You didn't like any part of it, or you
That's the thing. I can say that I don't like it without the spoilers because it was that bad. Like you thought Sparkle Batman. Everybody wants to rag on that. Well,
I didn't
look out! Here comes the Flash. Yeah, all those cameos you thought you were getting. Yeah, you get about 2 seconds.
Really? Oh, that's the reason I'm going. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Lord,
Yeah, Keat saved it for him,
yeah,
but still, even his limited roles that he did, scenes that he did play in. Yeah. Well, I
He was
hated the
coming back
ending.
as the Vulture, right?
That's what I'm hoping.
Just word on the
Spider-Man. He's just gonna fly. He is the vulture. Yeah.
The fact that you're
I don't know.
surprised that a Flash
Get off
movie
that.
would suck is surprises me.
Yes.
All right, so have you got one?
Okay.
Have you
This
got
way.
one? So
Yeah,
we can
I've got
start,
one.
or you got one. Okay, Ray, so I'll let you go first. So we got doing
Okay.
6, right? I'm trying to pick weird numbers. I'm just a weird guy.
Okay.
6. So see if you can think of those. All right.
Well,
All
give
right,
me a little bit.
so the first one I'm going to go with is Wonder Woman from the Kathy Lee Crosby TV movie.
It's a TV movie.
If you've not seen that costume, it is like, why did you call this Wonder Woman?
What was she wearing? Can you describe what she's wearing for people who haven't seen it?
She's got this nice long sleeve button-down thing that's
Sounds
red
dressy.
and blue, and she's got blue pants on.
You see nothing.
And yeah, nothing. I mean, honestly, if you hadn't seen the title card, you wouldn't
It
have.
was
known
the
she was
Amish
Wonder
version.
Woman.
It was the Amish version of Wonder Woman.
She barely even refers.
Couldn't even
to
see any
herself
good
as
cover.
Wonder Woman.
That's a shame. That's a
The
shame.
Amish.
It's just kind of like,
Amish version.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
man.
it's buttoned down the front too, so it's just like they got the stars, the stripes, and everything, and she's. I mean,
Good
it's
God.
pretty much all the way up to her neck, and it just looks like it. She's doing this espionage crap, and you're just like, that can't be comfortable.
I'm sorry I missed that. I'm interesting.
You probably saw it, you just didn't know it was Wonder Woman.
Probably right. Okay. Chase, you got any thoughts? Or are you?
Yeah. No, my first up,
Mhm.
worst costumes ever.
Yeah.
Or, I'm going Teletubbies.
You don't like that little antenna on their head?
They
and
were
that hair on their
atrocious,
stomach?
scary little. Somebody shoot them with a shotgun. Like they are just, they look like little alien things. So rednecks out of the way, see one of those things, he'd lose his mind. The Teletubbies, little creepy little things, and they could have been horror figures, kind of like the Killer Clowns.
Well, I think it was definitely
They should have
somebody on
put him in a
drugs
horror
that
movie.
thought this thing up. Don't you think they were on some serious LSD or something like
That's
that?
what I'm thinking. They'd be great horror characters, though, for sure.
The fact that they actually made a version of Teletubbies, the same company made one for a younger audience that was called Booba, like indecipherable. It's just kind of like, it's like they made them look even weirder, and they made them say less. It was weird.
All right, that's
So,
yeah. I never thought about
I'm going
Teletubby. That's a good one. That's a
Teletubbies.
good one. All right, you ready for this one? There's not going to be some very. If Jake Hale was here,
Damn, I
he
gotta
would
think
hate
5
me
more.
for this.
Hell.
The Admiral Akbar. I mean, come on, Squid Head. Are we really going Squid Head? You know what I mean? Come on, it's a trap. It's a trap.
Trap.
Like, come on, really, a squid head? I mean, there's a lot of weird looking creatures in Star Wars, but this one took the cake. You know what I mean? I mean, what do you think? Am I way off here?
Yeah.
Did they not? Couldn't they come up with octopus head? There was no. They had squid head, no
anytime you
octopus
see a
head.
squid, you should be prepared for a trap.
Exactly right.
It's trap.
Have you ever seen a squid where it wasn't a trap?
That's exactly right. So does he? I wonder if he gets scared. Do you think he shoots ink out of his rectum or something like that? I mean, is that
I
part
think
of
that
his,
would have been the time.
that would have been perfect. That would have been.
That would have been. You could have said that, and then oil just the ink
Right.
squirted on
He
everything
just
behind him.
squids on the floor.
I've been a couple times. I've been surprised and ink
Goes
shot
to
out of me. So
Squidding
That may be why he gives the line like he does, because he's like, "Hey,
it's a
everybody,
trap.
it's a trap! Look out what I'm about to do!"
squids out.
They don't pan down. You notice they don't pan down. So that tells you something. So
And guys in the chat, join us. What do you think is
Yeah,
like
what- yeah,
the,
give
the
us some
worst
examples.
costumes, man. Like
I didn't make it easy on people. I definitely
no,
didn't make it
no, I
easy.
got
All
to think of 5 more.
right. You gotta think of 5 more now.
I gotta
Yeah,
think
man,
of
see,
5 more.
I could have made it 10. Imagine if I had made it 10.
Oh, good
Holy
Lord.
crap.
No warning at all.
Yeah, well, I like to
Yeah,
put people on the
all right.
spot. It's a lot more fun that way. It's a lot more fun. All right, so what do you think? So you have any others? Okay, Ray's, you ready to go again, or you want to think?
Save me.
Well, I could go with one. It's from a very obscure thing, which I know that's going to surprise you.
Shocker! I am shocked.
But DC did 2 TV specials that were supposed to be pilots for a DC series, but it never went anywhere. To let you know how bad it was late 70s. They brought Adam West and Burt Ward back as Batman and Robin. 10 years later, and Robin's still wearing the same costume. But they had a couple characters on there that I'm just going to milk for this little list. But the first one's going to be Retired Man.
Retired.
Who was
Retired man?
with an old man with a long beard, and he makes jokes that were old in the 1950s over and over again, and he falls asleep constantly and wanders around with a cape and a cane. It's horrible. It's insulting to your senses watching this thing, and they made 2 episodes of it.
Chase lives in Florida. He probably sees this costume a lot. Am I right?
Florida man.
Florida man. There you go. Retired man. I guess I missed that one. Interesting.
It's on Tubi if you want to check
All
it
right,
out.
Johnny. I'm gonna message Johnny
I'll
Knight
talk to
in a
him.
minute. Why don't you come hang out over here, Johnny? We should go live on live with Johnny Knight. I just told him on my Instagram before we went live. He popped in on my Instagram, did a little commercial action. And I was like, come hang out with Bearded Barbarian. We're going to all hang out, have a good time. Just got the old update, random live. What are you doing, man? Bro,
It's all good.
you should come over
James-
here and hang out with us.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Right.
I'm watching him. I'm going to get him.
James Boulanger said Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
I find that a bit
Halle Berry. Wait.
Kind of like that.
Are
Costume.
you saying Catwoman,
That
Halle Berry?
Catwoman?
Oh, come on now.
You don't like the
Don't be
Catwoman costume?
ridiculous.
It was awful.
I don't care what Halle Berry's wearing.
It was tight.
Wear a
That was the most
onesie.
important.
I'm
She
with
would
you,
look good.
James.
I
I'm
saw
with
what she had for breakfast, so that's the most important thing for me. So,
Didn't like that.
I mean, they went
This-
for like a homemade look. Like they wanted to make it look like she was able to make it. Like some
Are
of
you
the
talking
other
the new
costumes, you're like, there's no way somebody made
The
that.
new
Yeah, because you
Catwoman?
just ripped
That
what's
one?
in there.
Are we talking this one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
No, that's not it. That's
The
not
new
Halle
Cat.
Berry.
That's the
Halle
new
Berry.
Catwoman. Oh, wow. I'm just showing off my new Catwoman autograph that I got from TechBot. 'Cause he hates Batman.
Which Catwoman is this?
This is the new Catwoman
From Gotham.
from the
New
TV series Gotham.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, she's great. She's actually really good
The little girl.
show. Not anymore.
She's all grown.
It
up.
wasn't the show.
Look at that. She played. That's
All
called
right.
acting. Oh, that's out. I don't see no tits out.
All right, Chase. What do you think? Number 2.
Number two. I got He Who Remains, Kang, in the Ant-Man. That outfit was horrible. It was horrible. I don't get it, all powerful, and you just look like, really? That's not very intimidating to me. Like, you could be just vicious looking with spikes and everything. Like, I don't know. It was horrible. I didn't like it at all. The thing comes down over his face. It was just
I never
weird.
saw it. I haven't seen
It's
that
weird.
one. Yeah.
Great movie. I'll watch it over and over.
Great.
And yeah, it's really, really good. which is
I
great.
definitely need to check that one out.
It's very, very good. But yeah, Kang. I'm going Kang.
Okay.
Nobody.
All right, so I
would
say
disagree with
Incredible Hulk TV show.
that. had the purple pants.
Purple pants. And I don't know if anybody noticed this, but he had the same rip in the purple. Why is he wearing purple pants all the damn time? And how did they get ripped the same way? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm not believable. Of course, the fact that somebody turns into a gigantic green creature is very believable. The pants part is the part that threw me. So
I think they actually said something in the comics at one point, because even in the comics, no matter what he was wearing, he ended up in purple pants.
Purple pants, yeah.
And I think they said something that had something to do with the gamma radiation, would change the pants change the color of the pants purple every time.
That's what gamma radiation does. You didn't know that? It changes colors of people's pants. But it was an ugly purple. That's the thing. Okay, you're gonna go with purple, fine. Go with a darker purple. It was the most clownish purple ever.
Oh, you didn't like Modok? I thought Modok was awesome.
And you gotta love the fact that he was actually wearing shoes.
Mullet.
If you looked at the TV series Hulk, he was wearing shoes when he ran. And sometimes he was.
Down.
They couldn't have him out there just barefoot.
Yeah,
they were just like, oh.
It was it was interesting.
He didn't want to run.
It was the 70s. I get it. It's the 70s and everyone wore tacky clothes, but come on. They could have done a little better. Let's be honest. I mean, I liked the show. It just the costume didn't care about it. So, all right. Let's see.
Oh, man, I'm really going to have to dig deep.
Dig deep. I'll go first this time since I went last out of the time. So the next one that I have, is, I'm trying to remember the guy's name. It's from Umbrella Academy. He's the brother that's the monkey. I don't remember. What is his name? You know what I'm talking about?
The brother that's the monkey. You're talking the butler?
Not the butler. The other guy. That's
the monkey's the butler.
No, I know. Understand. There's a monkey butler, but they're the other older brother. What is his name?
Oh, yeah.
He's real hairy. It's too hairy.
Luther.
There you go. There it is, Luther. Sorry.
He's too hairy for me. He's always wearing the big suit.
I know it brings. I mean, because I'm a bit hairy myself, so when I look at him and just like it brings on bad memories for me. And it's like he's just very, very hairy. I don't know, and he's a little too over. I mean, I understand he's supposed to be really muscular. It was a little overdone. The muscles are a little overdone. Okay, I mean they're a lot like my muscles. So really,
he's got a little head, giant body.
He does have its tiny head compared to the size of his body. It's very odd, but I do like the show. I definitely like the show. I just
okay.
My favorite character is number 5. He's by far the best character. All right.
Yeah, I like number 5. I like the hippie guy though too.
Oh, do you?
I can't remember his name right now.
Oh, I have actually. I think I have him on the pop stack, don't I? Maybe not. I thought I did. Yeah, I have Luther on the pop stack over there. Huh.
I was gonna say
I could have looked to my right and got the name. How about that? That wasn't very smart of me. Oh, Klaus. You thinking Klaus?
Klaus.
Yeah. I got him on the pop stack over there too. Hey, there you go.
Pogo. There you go. See, she
Pogo. Yeah, his was weird too, but I mean, I sort of understand that one.
Bozo, first Mr. Come on, Mr. Ugly would destroy Bozo.
Bozo.
Come on, man.
All right.
You want me to go next?
What do you think? What's
Yeah,
next?
go, Race. You got something, Race?
What number are we on?
3.
3.
Well, 4. If we went 6, 5, 4, it's the third one.
Okay.
Confused the man.
I'm not trying to confuse. I'm just saying in reverse order, which is what I'm doing.
I'm gonna go back to the challenge of the superheroes roast again, because they had a character on there that was so bad that I have never been able to see anybody watch it without like shrinking. And he was known as Ghetto Man. And you want to talk about every 70s stereotype mashed into this.
So you're saying this isn't going to play well in today's society? Is that pretty much...
Not at all. Because he even makes reference to the fact that, oh, big deal, Green Lantern's got a magic ring. He says, have you seen Sammy Davis Jr.? And then he says, talks about Captain Marvel having his Shazam power word, and he mentions that his is actually Kareem. It's like, oh, I mean, we're talking checkered pants, bell bottoms. It's just like, oh. I
70s
was
were a
watching
fun
with
time.
somebody. The minute he walks out, my friend just went, "Oh no!"
Ghetto man.
Ghetto man.
What's up, y'all?
It's awful.
Now you know what I'm going to dress up for us for Halloween. How about that?
Dude, if you make,
Ghetto
if you
man.
make that costume, I want to see a picture.
That would be good fun. People would just think I'm a pimp, though, don't you think? They just like, oh, he's a pimp.
Oh no, they wouldn't.
I'd have to
even
wear a
think you were
name tag
pimp.
that said Ghetto Man.
They wouldn't even be a
You
pimp.
rocking a pastel suit with a pastel top hat, covered in ice.
Oh, iced out.
The car.
All right, Chase, what do you got for number 3, number 4?
Number
whatever you wanna
3,
call it?
I got Dolph Lundgren, He-Man.
Ooh, you didn't like Dolph Lundgren? Come on.
No, that
You didn't like the
outfit was
furry cod
hard.
piece? Come on.
I will say that was the first thought that went into my head when he
Furry
told me what it
copies.
was.
Well, it's basically the only thing he's wearing except for the
See?
cross thing in the middle.
It's been burned into your head.
That was
you
the
were a
first
child.
thing that popped into my
Since I
head.
was
when
a
he told us what it was.
All I see is a furry cod piece.
It was very reminiscent of the 70s. It was like going back to the 70s. They were all furry down there. You know what I mean? So,
It was so bad.
furry cod
So
piece.
yeah, I'll go with Dolph Lundgren.
Maybe I'll do that as Halloween.
Doubling
Furry
down.
cod piece. That sounds like fun. That'll be our first hashtag. Hashtag furry cod piece.
There
That's
you
not
go,
how
guys.
we do it.
Hashtag furry cod piece. That's a lot to type.
That's a
You
lot to
could've
type. You might not
Could
want
have
to
just
go.
went hashtag furry. Could have gave me a
There
break.
you go. Hashtag furry can mean a lot of things. That's a whole other thing. You know what I mean? So, all right. Well, interesting. Okay. Well, all right. We got 3 more. Three
What
more.
was
Do you
that?
have some others? What do you think, Ray?
Oh,
Your
man.
turn again. Let's hear what you have to say.
Well, I'm going to blow everybody away because this might be recognized.
Really?
But it's the Monitor from the Arrowverse when they did the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Because as much as I love the Monitor and, you know, I'm a big Crisis fan, like seeing it in real life was like, ugh. I'm like, they let him do that? I'm like, nobody stopped at any time saying, okay, we need to stop. We're just going to totally take artistic license here because this looks stupid in real life. I was just like, ouch. Like, I love that character. I didn't realize he looked that stupid.
Oh, see.
Well, that was unfortunate. That was definitely unfortunate. But it was something I recognized, which I think is interesting. That kind of blew me away a little bit. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think, Chase? You got another one? You got
Kind
some
of
time
along
to-
the same lines, but kind of not a sort of, but kind of the Watcher from What If. That outfit with the big old head and just the
The
whole
Watcher, the
thing.
Monitor. Yeah, that's along the same line.
Yeah, that's just bad. Just
You're
bad.
sitting in a room going, God, we look stupid.
Sometimes it
I
makes
know.
you wonder when they do.
I
these
don't
things.
give
Like,
him a
what are they
big
thinking?
collar. Ooh, I got a big collar.
Like, They're looking around. They're like, "What
so
can
he
we
can't
put on?
scratch
We've
his
run out of
ears.
money.
What's
There's
with
got to
the
be
collar?
something back here we can put on." You know what I mean?
They got-
That's why they're looking at everybody else because they can't even stand looking at themselves.
He's got blinders on, so you can't see the person next to you. That's got the Watcher
let's-
from What If.
The Watcher from What If. Let's
That's
see. A little bit of a stumped here. I'm gonna say. I did this before, so I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna pick somebody that people are gonna get totally pissed off. The little dude next to Jabba. What was the little dude next to Jabba? I really hated that dude. He was a scraggly little. He reminded me of Fraggle Rock, someone from Fraggle Rock, but without the fur.
Something.
Huh?
It was like Salacious something.
Salacious Crumb. That's exactly
Yes!
what it was.
He didn't like
Crumb.
Salacious Crumb. He
Salacious
wasn't
Crumb.
wearing any
He
clothes.
was like Fraggle Rock without the fur. Huh?
You just don't like the character because he's
just-
basically naked. There's-
That's all he did was just. He was scraggly. I don't know. I don't understand why
Pretty bad when-
Jabba
when
just didn't
you
eat
get-
him.
you get
You know what I
voted
mean?
worst
Why didn't
costume when
Jabba
you're
just
naked.
eat this thing?
Oh man. Oh.
Hashtag
Yeah.
salacious crap. I couldn't spell that, so I'm all right.
Looking
We got
around the
two
room, see
more
if I
beats,
could be
two
inspired
more.
by something.
Be inspired. You're looking around.
That's totally okay. I think I got one.
All right.
I think I got this. The speedy guy from The Boys, who kind of looked like the new Captain America with the goggles. I can't stand that guy.
I never saw the
Name.
boys. So I
Mach
don't
one?
know.
Oh, shame on shame! Where's my shame button? Shame!
Shame.
You must watch The Boys. You should.
I-
Yeah, like
I'm
Right
busy
after,
watching YouTube. Huh?
right after Bearded Barbarian names off 2 Star Wars characters, now JKL also pops up in the chat.
Oops. He heard his ears were
see.
ringing like, oh.
He totally missed it. But
there was a disturbance in the force.
There definitely was. There definitely was.
he heard something was going on.
Hmm. So is someone from The Boys.
It's a trap.
Mach
Rewind.
1, isn't it?
Huh?
Isn't it Mach 1? Isn't that his name?
Mach 1. I just can't remember. I hated the character so much that I just
that's in the
refused.
Thunderbolt.
She didn't like the character, didn't like his costume.
At the costume, the whole thing.
Well, the list is the costume, so
Interesting.
Because he was all like his costume was like sponsored,
He said I felt the
like
disturbance.
Nike and stuff.
Yeah.
The whole outfit was just with the goggles and everything. Like, come on, it was bad. It was bad.
Well, it can't all be gems. You know what I mean? You just
I
can't.
knew you felt the disturbance.
A-Train.
A-Train.
A-Train. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Somebody
Scott.
bailed you
Probably.
out. Somebody bailed you out.
Oh, yeah. Hails to the crazy Scott.
All right.
Hit him a horn.
What do you got? So that was your fifth one.
Fourth.
Fourth one?
Fourth.
Fourth one, right?
So we got one more.
2 more to go.
Two more.
Two more.
So, Rays, have you done your fourth one yet?
Two more.
My 4th one was Monitor, wasn't it?
I'm asking.
Oh wait, I think I just fit.
I haven't been keeping track. I can barely keep track of my own over here.
This was good. Mhm.
My fourth one was Salacious Crumb. So,
Right. Mine was Monitor.
Okay.
Hear that, JKL? He's dissing on a Star Wars character.
I'm not. I'm just telling it like it is.
General
You know what I mean?
Akbar.
I tried to
Gen-
stop him, but he kicked me.
So, okay, then the next one is Princess Leia when she was in that metal thing. There was too much metal. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. You know, they didn't need to use all that
Wait a
metal.
minute.
Okay,
Not
less
metal.
metal. Okay,
Less
That's
metal.
all- that was
More
less
metal, sir. More metal. How
No,
dare
you want
you.
less metal. Trust me, I wanted less metal.
Wow.
And I've seen a version where there is less metal, and it's quite interesting. Anyway, so got to go on the dark web for that one though, so I don't know what to tell you.
Makes my Schwartz tail.
So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say less metal
The Stanford tree.
or
Bees, what's going on, man? Oh, I gotta get Bees the horn. Come on, hit the horn.
all
Let's
right.
go.
He's
Bees
popping.
popping
We
in.
appreciate you popping in. See what I
Yes,
did
sir.
there? That's good
Yes,
stuff.
sir.
That's really good stuff.
So,
All right, I think I'm gonna start number 5.
that was your
How
number
about
5?
That was my number 5, and I'm
This
for
is-
real. There was too much metal. They could have done less. You know what I mean? Don't you think?
Less brass
Less brass.
and more.
Race
We
on
won't
metal.
even say it.
I when I was a child, I slow mode that section a lot, hoping because you know sometimes you'll have a miss. You know what I mean? There'll be a pixel somewhere, and I was hoping for a pixel, and it didn't work out.
No, the Janet
That's what
Jackson
you had to do.
situation
Kids, if
going
there are
on.
any kids in here that are not familiar with the olden days, what you had to do to see naked ladies Okay. I did something with a videotape where I would go through and take parts of videos, like regular movies or R-rated movies, and made myself a mixtape of videos, but it was just of the best parts of the movie. I'll say that. And so I had a tape of all these things, right? So the thing that's interesting is I set it down somewhere one time, and my dad thought it was something else, and he put it in, and he was like, "What am I looking at?" And it was just like clip after clip after clip of the best parts of all my favorite films. So yeah, I blamed it on my brother. It worked out.
And
It all worked out.
the smarter of us just used our memories. So
No. You know how bad my memory is. Now you know how bad my memory is.
That's back in the day. You know how much work that would take?
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
It was a lot of work. I'm telling you.
Look,
Oh, brother. All right.
Number five. I've got Slee Stacks.
Slee Stack. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That was
That costume was so bad. I mean, he just looked like he had to poop all the time. His little poopy tail,
Mhm.
with the big old black buggy ass, weird ass head.
He was a very odd creature.
I did not like Slee Stacks. I'm going Slee Stacks. Showing my age there. Love the show. Watched it every
Pops
episode.
Mafia, yeah, the scrambled channels. I was always like looking and seeing like, occasionally just to see if they forgot to scramble it on my TV.
The old Skinamax, huh?
because you thought they individually scrambled them for every person. So
I just thought somebody might lean on the button every now and then and just unscramble it. I didn't know. I was hoping.
UFO flew over. Just disturbed the signal.
hoping it scrambled so bad it actually scrambled.
Yeah. Every now and then, if it did, they did like a weak scramble. You could see some things. Is that an elbow? I was like, is that an elbow? Or
The beginning of American Pie right there.
All right, Rays, what do you got for number 5?
Number 5, I'm going to go with the 1980s straight to video Captain America.
Oh, snap. He went there. He went Cap.
They had such a rubber costume, which was the norm back then. But, like, they couldn't make it to where his ears would pop out, so they freaking molded ears on the end of his costume and painted them skin tone. And it was just like, why?
Have you seen this recently, or your memory's so good that you pulled this?
Oh, I have a collection of this crap.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that was probably one of the, anytime you've got a freaking mold ears onto a costume.
Right, understood.
Mold ears.
Must have been hard for him to hear. I wonder what was going on when he was in.
Yeah,
he just had to.
I'm pretty sure they weren't functional.
No, it sounds like it. It definitely sounds like it. All right, got one more each. What we're gonna do before we do the one more each?
Please.
Let's do our hashtag. What's our first hashtag, people?
Oh snap! You guys know the
drill. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Whatever is the first one.
Quick's usually got them. Quick's already got them. Usually, it is. There it is. Hashtag JKL.
Oh, got a nice short one. Look at that. In honor of our good friend that decided not to show up big time this tonight, we're going to use his hashtag.
I so wish Mike could have gotten in there a little faster.
He tried.
He almost got it.
He tried.
Maybe 2 more. You get
Mike,
2 more shots at it.
Brother.
It's tough to get all that in before somebody says.
Yeah, you got to have preloaded in the copy.
Yeah, you got to be ready.
That was
just so you know, every 45 minutes or so is about when we do it. So just so you kind of get an idea at the 1:30 mark.
Yeah. You get it lined up.
Okay, so anyone, make sure if you're new here, hit hashtag JKL. And what we're going to do is we are going to spin our list of names. You only need to be in there once. You don't have to put it on 100 times. And we'll show off what's on the pop stack. I got a couple new things on there. One of them I was like, I'll sell this. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to sell it. It's a good one. It's actually got some good value to it. So we'll see if people want it or not. That's up to them if they do or not. So I added 2 more pops on my pops. Like I got more boxes to open. So I was busy making lamps this week, in case you didn't notice. So if you're interested in learning how to make a lamp out of some broken toys, so it looks like you glued a bunch of broken toys onto a lamp, because that's basically what I did there. And I hopefully you enjoy it. So
it's definitely cool. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, and you must be here to win. We'll just skip right over you. You got to be here to win.
There's been a couple of times recently that people missed, and then they came right back in, and I
know that was the best part. They came back.
Someone got it last week.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you're here. You want to win. All right, you guys. Thank you once again for joining us for an all-new Barbarian Kingdom Live, and we'll be right back after this. JKL.
All right, we got one more to do, and then we're going to go on to some of our trivia and some of the other fun stuff we got going on. All right, so last one. What do you got? Either you got one, or you need me to go? I'm easy.
I've got one, but I was going to let somebody else go since I went last.
Oh, okay. Chase, you got one?
I'm still thinking.
All right. So you ready for this last one?
Okay.
I was going to say Flash. I'm not going to say Flash. Everyone knows I'm going to say Flash, so I'm not going to say it. So what I'm going to say, Shazam. Okay. You want to know why? It looks just like Flash. Okay. It is as close to a friggin' Flash as you can get without being friggin' Flash. Except he's wearing a white sheet. That's the stupidest part. He wears like a cape, but there's nothing on the cape. It literally looks like he took a bed sheet off his bed and slapped it over a Flash costume. So it's hideous. And I like Shazam. I just didn't like his costume. Lame.
Well, you know that Shazam Jr. or whatever, Captain Marvel Jr., actually inspired one of Elvis's costumes.
Oh, is that right?
So the fact that it's bad, but Elvis thought it was good.
Well, of the two of us, I think we know that my standards are higher than his. Okay. I mean, this is a person that used to eat peanut butter and banana and bologna and bacon sandwiches. So from my perspective, I'm pretty sure that was all in there. Pretty sure.
Man, this last one's really heavy.
Are you serious? So that he took it from Shazam? Is that what it was? I guess I haven't heard this story.
Captain Marvel. You had Captain Marvel. You had Captain Marvel Jr. And Captain Marvel Jr. was Elvis's favorite superhero, and he modeled one of his later costumes after that.
I see.
So
it does look like an Elvis thing, but without the cool hair and the great rock and roll vibe. You know what I'm saying? All right. I didn't care for Elvis anyway. It was before my time. Let's be honest.
Now
you guys, I'm sure we're around now. I was way before my time. I'm a millennial. I was born in the 90s. So. Yeah. All right. Who's next? Who's next for?
Jay still doesn't have his.
No, I suppose that would be me. I've got one.
Oh, you got one? Okay.
It was back there, preloaded, ready to go. Yeah, I went Barney. Barney.
Superhero Barney. We're really bashing purple tonight. That's the hashtag purple is our next.
Chase is all over the kids' programming right now.
He is. Barney.
You didn't have to
or purple Barney.
Or the war against purple. I hated the Barney dinosaur, and look at it. It was bad. That ain't my Big Bird.
Let's be honest. I love Big Bird too, but his costume wasn't that much better. You know what I mean? It was just a bunch of feathers on the same type of thing and a big beak.
Oh,
he was terrifying as a child.
Yeah, no, fam. I had the same, so.
All right, so Rays, are you ready with yours?
Oh yeah, I've been ready.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because I'm going with the same person.
You're going with Barney also?
From the
Okay.
two TV pilots. The two TV pilots that they tried to do for the 1970s when when the Hulk and Spider-Man had a TV show, they tried to do it with Captain America. And there was a lot of differences done there, and most of it didn't make sense.
You're really bashing America tonight. That's not real good.
No, I'm bashing
you know what I mean? I'm not really into that. What are you,
He
Canadian or
wore a-
something? Come on.
He basically part of his whole thing was he rode around on a motorcycle, so he was always wearing a motorcycle helmet with the wings on it.
That's cool. I like that.
And it was like, what? But,
Well, if you wear a motorcycle hat, you want to have the wings on it. I think that's important. I think it's good stuff.
Well, and they left out like most of his origin. I mean, I think they kept him as Steve Rogers, but you know, when he wasn't driving around the country in his van that had his motorcycle in it, he was chilling out next to the lake painting pictures. It was just kind of like, okay. I wonder why that show didn't get picked up. I mean,
That's shocking. Maybe it was still will. There's still time. There's still time. I can make it up. Poor Captain America. He was a good character.
It took him a while to get his costume right.
They tried a bunch of things though. They definitely tried a bunch of stuff. So I kind of like the old school World War II one, didn't you? I kind of like that one. That was a cool version. I have that pop. That's a fun pop. That's probably my favorite Captain America pop. The World War II one, I think it is. Yeah, I like that one.
I haven't seen the Captain America serials from way back in the day, but like I'm pretty sure that beat the motorcycle helmet or the molded ears. So
most likely. Well, if Funko hasn't made the one with the molded ear, it's coming. You know, let's be honest, they're going to beat that.
How do you even know?
Well, you should write to them. Write to them and tell them that they've missed.
Like,
they missed one version.
Can you mold some ears on this one?
Can you mold some mold ears? Because everything's molded already. Right?
We'll be able to tell.
Right. So they can point arrows to it. Molded. You know what I mean? Something like that. That might be helpful.
Fake ears.
Fake ears. Fake ears on a fake character. All right. Very good. Well, hopefully everyone enjoyed their top 6 of worst costumes, and hopefully you agreed. And if you didn't agree with mine, tough. Mine was the best. Let's be honest. So anyway, so hopefully that was a backup. All right. So how are we doing on our hashtag?
Hashtag. Let's check it out. See what you guys are
up
to. Oh yeah, we got 16 on the slate. We'll give you guys. Let's see. We'll give you guys 11 seconds to get it in. Hashtag.
Wow,
JKL.
that's helpful.
So, hey, 11 seconds.
You never know. You can do a lot of things in 11 seconds. You could count to 10 and have a second left over. That's pretty much all you can do.
There you go. Thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to join us every Thursday night, 7 a.m. Even if we don't tell you, be here. Be here. Check your, you should get a ding. You got to hit the notification bell. That's what it's for.
If I'm not here, maybe your internet's out. Did you ever think of that? Because most of the time I'm here. Got nothing going on. It's just where do you think I'm going to be? You know what I mean?
You're watching Bear the Barbarian Collectibles live. All right, you guys. And here we go.
No. You stink, sir. Oh, my God in heaven. No, he didn't. Oh.
It was his hashtag.
JKL.
What in the world? Are you serious?
Hashtag JKL.
That hashtag rigged. I mean, I gotta be honest. This is crazy. I mean, what
is he
yes,
even
thank
here?
You, HCF. I appreciate that. It is totally rigged. Holy crap.
Yes, he is.
Wow. Do you want us? If you won fair and square, do you want to pull up the pop stack? Let me see what's on there and decide what he wants to do. All right, let's take a look. See what's up there. Got some good stuff up there. We got a She-Hulk Hulk. The new one is Black Adam. You'll see a Black Adam up there. And you'll also see Silvio Dante. Silvio Dante from Sopranos. So those are the two new ones. And, of course, I got a bunch of other ones that have been there for a while. And a bunch of sodas, of course. So hopefully it's something you like. Quick draw. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. All right. All right, JKL, what do you want to do here? Jim Halpert. All right, that's fine. Just remember to message me. Jim Halpert. It's all yours. All right, we got 2 more chances at it. Try to get your hashtag of your own name in there. Maybe you'll win. You know what I mean? Because apparently that's how things are going around here. I don't know how that worked out. HCF, try HCF next time. Okay, that's all I can say. All right, you ready? We're going to do some trivia, and then we're going to kind of go around to different ones. All right, you ready for this one? Let me put my glasses on. I got some new glasses because I lost my other ones. All right, you ready? In 2009, the ABC network cut over 2 minutes from A Charlie Brown Christmas, a beloved TV special that warns against commercialization of the holiday, in order to do what?
Make room for commercials?
You got it. That's exactly right. They cut 2 minutes out of it to add more commercials. That's the funniest part. That's what it is. It warns against commercialization, and they cut 2 minutes.
And they added commercials
to add more commercials. That's exactly right. That's a wonderful, wonderful sentiment, I think.
I read a lot of questions from Shit for Brains, and I'm like starting to figure out how they hide their shit.
They do try to warn you, kind of like give you an idea of the thing. Are you ready for the next one? BMW was forced to recall their female voice navigation system in the 1990s after a bunch of German men complained that they wouldn't take directions from who?
From a woman.
That is true. That was not a good one. He gave away.
Well, he said that awfully fast, didn't he?
No. Did you know that one, or was I just stupid enough to give away too much information?
Well, no, I was
saying he was thinking the same along the same
I
lines.
thought we'd come up with a name, but it didn't work. It didn't. Yeah, I thought we'd come up with a name of a person, but no, it's just because of a woman. Germans wouldn't take directions from women.
Put myself in their shoes.
They discontinued.
It's an awful quick answer.
It seriously was just, I thought that was the end of the statement.
All right, you ready for this one? Here's a good one. You won't get this one. In 2015, Heinz unknowingly allowed a QR code on their ketchup bottles to direct to an expired URL, which by then was the home to what? What type of a website would it have been? This is Heinz in 2015.
German?
What?
Was it German?
No, not German.
German website.
Nope.
What
type of a website
would it take you to?
would it take you to?
For
Some kind of porn site?
That is correct. Porn.
I didn't want to say it. I said, I'm not.
I'm not monetizing this one, so don't worry. Don't bother. I'm not going to earn a penny on this. Okay, so just so you know. But yes, that's exactly right. They the link had expired and then it was picked up. So every time you try to scan one of your Heinz bottles and see if it might still work.
Well, now I'm now curious. So don't.
What my thought process was, it being Heinz. That's kind of German, so I was like, was it Nazi or Nazi porn?
I would have thought it would have been like Hunts, like their competitor, like accidentally would have linked to a competitor's website or something like stupid like that. But no, it was. All right, that's a good one. Yeah, all right, do you have one, Race? I'll let you go while I'm looking.
Well, I've got like a couple different categories. I've got Saturday Night Live trivia.
Okay.
I've got Oscar winners. I've got action movies, and I've got comedy classics.
Let's try comedy classics first. We'll go around and try different ones. How about that? Let's try comedy classics. This is one I can actually get. I'm into comedies.
Okay. Until they're new, I haven't even taken a little thing off of them.
I hear you.
Okay. Which of these movies was not directed by Judd Apatow? 40-Year-Old Virgin, The Cable Guy, or Trainwreck?
Cable Guy.
You got that one.
I was going to say, yeah, that's exactly right.
I didn't.
Look at
see who
you,
said it.
Chase. All right, so
Got
Chase
one.
is at
Got
1.
one.
Raise, how many did you get from the other thing? 3, right?
3.
Ah!
I got 0, so I'm not doing much. I'm doing way bad, worse than ever. All right, go ahead. Try another one.
Okay. In the 2000 movie Meet the Parents, what occupation is Ben Stiller's character?
Plumber.
He's a teacher.
No idea.
Isn't he a
No.
teacher?
No, he's a nurse.
Nurse. That's right.
It's the
Nurse.
point of contention in the movie
Oh yeah. I should have remembered that. For some reason, I knew it was
How
something
about
that was
that?
because he doesn't go to be a doctor.
Probably watched it once. Maybe.
De Niro, man, come on.
All right. Go ahead and do another one.
You want me to do another one? All
Yeah,
right.
try one more. We'll do it in rounds of 3, and then we'll see where we're at. How's that? Okay.
There
Okay.
you go.
Okay, this one's an easy one. Who starred as Regina George in Mean Girls?
I never saw Mean Girls. Who is that? What was her name? Hannah Montana.
No, it was Rachel McAdams.
Oh.
Like
Rachel
movie that,
McAdams, I
like
would
put her
not
on
know.
the map.
But I thought it was Hannah Montana. It wasn't Hannah.
See, well, at least James.
Dude, Chris would have got it if it
Lindsay.
was Hannah Montana.
Should have went Hannah. Should just went Hannah.
All right, so you ready? All right, so
Damn.
in 1990, PepsiCo briefly had the 6th largest navy in the world after trading their products with the USSR for vodka and what?
2 mainstays in Russia. Vodka. Oh, snap.
And potatoes?
No.
You're making all the vodka with the potatoes.
Is that all you can think of? That's all Russia has. Potatoes and
What's
vodka.
an export from
That-
Russia
that's-
other than vodka? Cold snow cones.
I love imported snow cones.
It's kind of in the question. If you listen to the question, it kind of tells on itself.
What's the question again?
In 1990,
Hello.
PepsiCo briefly had the 6th largest navy in the world after trading their products with USSR for vodka and
ships.
what?
Ships.
What kind of ships?
Battleships.
Destroyers.
Well, it says
Submarine.
warships.
Freight
Oh,
ships.
yes.
Warships. Ships.
So PepsiCo
The
had
warship,
a lot
the
of
ship's a
warships
ship.
and vodka, apparently traded for
Ships and vodka.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
You need
pretty
the
good
ships to
times.
transport the vodka, so we need more ships.
That's a party right there.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Go out in the ocean, party on a warship. And
Brittany.
All right.
It's only a
You ready for the
Brittany
next
drop.
one? Let's see. Okay, you ready? In 1993, Pepsi ran a contest in the Philippines, giving the lucky person who found the number 349 under the Pepsi cap 1 million pesos. That's $40,000. Okay. How many did they print? How many did they print?
None.
do they print? What?
Yeah.
0.
0?
It's not 0 or 1.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, that's
Really?
Huh?
How many did they print? 40.
No.
4?
You're never gonna guess. But I'll give you a couple. Put the number in it. 349. That's a good guess, but it's wrong. Let's put it this way. It's more than that. It's more than 349.
1,349.
No. All right, I'll tell you. The answer They accidentally printed 800,000 winning caps. It says, which led to riots, fire bombs, and at least 5 deaths.
At least 5 deaths.
Interesting. I never heard that one. That's interesting. You got to be careful. Pepsi's got to be more careful. I love Pepsi, but they're not very careful, clearly. They had those warships, so they were covered. So.
Warships.
All right.
I'm right here.
You just hiding?
I'm right here.
Oh, well, you can't see what I'm doing.
My wife's like,
I'll do one more, and then we'll switch over to Chase's turn. In 2004, the Mexican restaurant chain Chi-Chi's decided to close all their locations and file for bankruptcy after 4 customers died and 660 fell ill. From what?
The water.
Water from the food poisoning. Water.
You don't drink the water at Chi-Chi's.
Don't drink the water, Gigi.
Oh, God. I think I'm beginning to realize why I got demonetized. I'm pretty sure. I know.
It wasn't me. I wasn't here last week.
I know, but this time, there's no one else.
No bathroom.
Huh?
No bathroom.
No, that's not it.
It's
It's a disease. I'll let you. It's a disease. I'll let you know.
Disease. Salmonella
Yeah.
poisoning.
No,
They caught the salmonella. Diabetes. Got the beatus.
That. No
There's
purple feet.
anthrax
No
in
purple
the in the meat in the
Anthrax in the meats.
anthrax in the beef.
Anthrax.
Those things sound like
Ebola. We're just naming diseases at this
we're
point.
just listing the worst diseases. The algorithm. I hope they pick every one of these.
What
Huh?
happened?
Mad cow disease.
Mad cows. No. All right. The answer is they fell ill from hepatitis A.
Hepatitis. I was gonna go this.
If I kept joking, I would have gotten hepatitis.
No, it's hepatitis A. Chi-Chi's. I think I went to that restaurant one time. It was good food. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself.
That's horrible.
I was a little itchy afterwards, and I was trying. I didn't know. All right, Chase. What do you got for us? Do you have any?
I got a couple things.
All
Let's
right,
see here.
let's see what we got. And then we're gonna go back to you, Rays. How's that sound? Okay.
That's fine with me.
All right.
Wow, this is pretty silly, but who here has a dark side?
Dark side.
Who here has
This
a dark
is a tough one. This is a real
dark side?
tough one.
I'm just gonna go Rays. I think this guy's a big sweetheart. He might put up a front, like he's
I'm a
I
delight.
don't think he's
Ask
a big
mom.
teddy bear.
Just ask mom.
Well, I've got like several dark sides. I've got one in the little miniature. I've got like the Funko Pop. He's a big DC villain, of course. I've got that side.
What kind of
But somebody's got to get a drum set. Just do this.
Yeah, I don't have that sound effect.
So who do you think has a dark side? And I'll let you go to JK. We'll do JKL. We'll do Vincent. We'll do what's his name?
I think
The guy that can't see. What's his name? Oh no,
name?
Nick. We'll even do
Sir
Nicholas.
Nick.
Throw
Sir
Dead
Nicholas.
Zone under the bus. We'll throw a bunch of people in there. Why not?
Yeah,
What do you think?
that sounds good to me.
Raise.
Oh, you want me to pick somebody?
Yeah,
Yes, it's your
absolutely.
turn.
Who do you
Well, I
think?
just said that I had
Chase
plenty of
picked
dark
you.
sides.
Just so you know,
Well,
Chase
no,
picked you.
I picked
so what's customary would be to go back at him. But I mean, you know.
I would agree, though, JK.
I was gonna go with myself because I already know I got a dark side. I got plenty.
The question is, do you have a light side? I know you have a dark side, but there's no light side, is there? So
That's personal.
I mean, clearly it's Chase. He has a
personal.
physical form of his dark side. I mean, what are we talking about here? This is so silly.
This is getting entirely too personal.
That is correct, Barbarian. You shut up, Chase. I'm taking over. Yes, he has a dark side. He only lets me out a little every once in a while. Yes, shut up. I'll let out.
Exactly.
Man, would you?
Exactly.
I warned him. I warned him.
Notice nobody picked me.
I've warned him.
I'm the only normal one in the bunch. I'm trying to tell people.
The real Jay's Willie.
All
Just because
right.
you
Real
don't got a
James,
dark
really-
side doesn't mean you're normal.
What's that?
Just because you don't have a dark side doesn't mean you're normal.
I have a disturbed side. Is that what you're saying? I see.
There's something wrong.
Maybe
with
that'll come up. Maybe that'll come up.
There you go.
it.
All right, Chase. What's next? What's
Let's
the next
see.
one?
God.
Who won't come to your funeral?
Won't come to my funeral.
Who won't come to your funeral? Who do you think out of the group won't come to your funeral?
Sure.
I'm just gonna say Nick right out of the way, right out of the gate, because it's very
Okay.
difficult for him to travel. So I would understand. So I won't haunt Nick.
You're not going to
Just
say that
come
he
to
might
my-
think he's at your funeral, but because he's blind, he just stumbled somewhere else, and
I
maybe
mean,
he
you
went to
could just
someone else's
stumble into
funeral?
anybody's funeral. Yeah, you wouldn't even know.
All you gotta do is tell him that he's there, and he'll be fine.
I assume
Be the best
everyone will come to
predictor
my
in any
funeral,
minute.
so this is a tough one. But my version of my funeral is going to be the reenactment of what happens in. I'm having a senior moment.
Big
With the
Lebowski.
dude, you know what I'm talking
No,
about? The dude.
Big Lebowski.
Big
Maybe in a
Lebowski.
coffee can.
Coffee can. That's right. And then I want at least half of me to go into Chase's mouth. And that didn't sound good. Okay, so see again, I understand.
That's
now.
how we get
That's
demonetized.
how we got demonetized.
Right there.
He went there.
You. I don't remember doing anything last week. I was on good behavior.
You were on your best behavior.
Well,
I'm
but
on
the
my
whole
worst behavior this
funeral
week,
party,
knowing that it's not gonna
All in chairs, and one guy in the middle with a giant fan to release the barbarian upon thee. Grab
really-
your goggles. It'll be like going to a Gallagher.
I actually, I don't know if people have seen this, but my wife made a thumbnail because I opened the dude. I opened a pop that's the dude, and she made a thumbnail of the thing, and it's me in the background, and it's stuff. So it was good. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was one of my favorite ones, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna say people that probably won't come. I don't know. I
All
guess
three
Chase
of you.
probably wouldn't come. He never leaves Florida. He'd be
Oh,
there
I would
virtually.
totally do
He'd be
that.
like, somebody hold up a phone or something. You know what I mean? Can you hold the phone up?
dare you.
I'm here. You know what I mean? But I'm just not physically here. Yeah. So somebody will bring me down there. Just bring a piece of the dust and release it to Florida. That's good. I'll go with that.
Yeah, you get pulled over and you got a baggie of barbarian. And you're gonna
That's
go to
exactly.
jail
Snort me
in
quick.
Florida.
Snort me quick before you get caught.
Then you're testing barbarian on the side. Of
It's
the
just
road.
barbarian.
Go straight to
It's not. It's
jail.
not an illicit
Straight to
drug
jail.
of any kind. the police officer's going like this.
He shakes it up.
Yeah,
Swarm,
yeah,
swarm, swarm. We don't need.
All right, Race, who you got?
Who's not gonna come to my funeral?
Yeah,
Yeah,
who's
it's not gonna
not.
come to your funeral.
Who's not
Nobody's coming to mine. Everybody's gonna be celebrating.
Well, we got to be there to
Celebrate.
celebrate, don't we? I got to celebrate something. I got to be there for the will reading because I expect to get everything. Am I not? Am I wrong? I mean, I assume everything that you have is in the will to me. Is that not right?
Yeah, but you're gonna be like, I've never heard of any of this stuff.
Exactly right. Can you put it on eBay immediately? Because I don't know what any of this shit is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what we're looking at here.
Like, oh God.
Well, it definitely won't be duplicates of stuff that I have. That's for
It's called
sure.
dibs on your grills. I call dibs on your grills.
I hear you, buddy. I hear you. All right, Rays, it's your turn next. You can pick any of the other ones if you want. Let's do action movies this time. Let's do some action movies. What do you think?
Action movies.
Sure, why not?
Replay. There you go.
That's fun.
That's
I
content.
see.
We got.
You think
We're
it's going to
definitely
be
posting
on?
it
It's going to be on YouTube. Yeah,
on
yeah.
the channel.
It'll get demonetized there too. I mean, most likely. Let's be honest. People will be cursing up a storm.
Which character has been played both by Sylvester Stallone in 1995 and Carl Urban in 2012?
Oh man, not Cobra, right? Oh, can't remember his name.
Rocky.
Sylvester Stallone. Oh, wait.
Was there another Rocky?
Judge Dredd.
There you go, Chase.
Oh,
When you said Cobra, I was like, dude.
well, I don't know. I thought it was something obscure, but then I get. Sorry, it took me a second. Take my Judge
I'm not
Dredd
doing
badge.
better in this. I haven't gotten
Yeah.
one right tonight. Find an easy one.
Judge
All right, go
Dredd,
ahead.
which, both were actually really good.
Okay,
I
here's
like
an
those
easy one.
ones.
I thought the meet the parents question was going to be easy, but you didn't do it. Okay.
I'm not that smart. Let's be honest with you.
In which 2017 action adventure movie does Tom Cruise accidentally unearth the ancient tomb of an Egyptian princess?
The Mummy.
There you go. You got one.
Boom, baby. Boom.
Like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
You celebrate the one you've gotten.
Well, that one was like worth
Mummy.
10, though, wasn't it?
You
Because it
should-
was a
Tom
really hard one.
Cruise. Tom Cruise was in the Mummy.
Yeah.
What?
Nobody's.
That was
nobody
Brendan
watched-
Fraser, wasn't it? Brendan Fraser.
Well, they tried to reboot the
Right.
Mummy with Tom Cruise, and it didn't work.
It didn't work out. You got to pay attention.
Life moves too fast for Chase sometimes.
Yeah, man, it's Florida. We can go
They haven't
snow.
gotten it down in Florida
No, Florida, man. We're laid back.
This is way back in 2017. It hasn't made it to Florida yet. Yeah, okay. Leonardo
Oh, there
DiCaprio
you go.
and Tom Hardy starred in which historical action movie about fur hunting?
The Revenant.
Yeah, there you go, Chase.
Nice.
Not doing
That
so.
bear scene was
Let's go back to
brutal,
Mummy.
man.
Is there a Mummy 2 question that I can answer?
We went from the desert to the cold.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Brendan Fraser both played in this. Let me do that.
Scorpion King. Oh, no.
I'll give another
Part
one
of the
that should be a good. I know that the Barbarian will get this one. We'll just
Don't
see
be
if
so
Chase
sure.
can
I'm not
answer it
listening.
faster.
Yeah,
All right.
go let Chase.
In the 1984 movie Ghostbusters, how many Ghostbusters are there?
3.
4, man.
Chase,
4, bro. What do you mean? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, I forgot the black dude. Oh man, that is wildly racist. Am I right? I
oh
don't
my
know.
God.
That seems wild.
No.
He was a very forgettable character. I don't know. I'm sorry.
What do you say?
Oh my God.
I did. I forgot. I seriously. I remember the 3 main characters, and then I was like, oh yeah. Because at the beginning of now at the first half of the movie, I was right. So maybe I stopped watching halfway through. Do you know that?
Four
Wow.
Ghostbusters. Oh my God.
You got one more of you, or did you do?
Just-
3?
I'm just looking at JKL Awesome's comment right now.
I was waiting for him. I don't know what to say.
I forgot to send the
He's
black guy
definitely
the
not
link
coming to
to,
your
apparently.
funeral.
I'm sorry about that.
Your funeral's off the list.
Apparently there's several people not coming to my funeral now. How about that?
Okay, I'll give you another question. Which singer had his movie debut in Dunkirk?
Singer
Singer.
Singer.
in Dunkirk. Really? Oh hell, I don't. Oh man, I don't know. I
Britney
don't know this
Spears.
one. That's always the go to Britney.
Which singer had his movie?
Oh, his.
That pronoun's important, but pronouns we don't try to go with those anymore. So let's see.
Ed Sheeran. I have no clue.
Kenny G.
Somebody new.
It was Harry Styles.
Oh, that was gonna be my next
Harry
one too. It would have been
Styles?
a total guess.
I knew I hated that movie. I knew I hated that movie.
Garth Brooks.
Are you ready for you want me to do one? Here's one. Okay. Singer Kenny Rogers started a restaurant chain in 1991 called Kenny Rogers Roasters. He went on an episode of Late Night with Conan O'Brien to promote it. On the episode, Kenny failed a blind taste test, choosing what? And a year later, he went out of business. But what did he choose instead of his
So
Kenny Rogers? So he did like a blind taste test.
what restaurant?
Correct.
Oh, we gonna go
McDonald's?
KFC? KFC? Kentucky Fried Chicken?
So KFC? No, it's not KFC.
I'm trying to think of chicken joints back then. Like, there wasn't that many.
No, not Popeyes. No.
Store bought.
Kind of on the right
Boston
track.
Market.
You're kind of on the right track, Rays. I'll let people
Boston
keep-
Market.
Supermarket, yeah, just supermarket chicken. Publix fried chicken. Oh, the best in Florida.
Banquet.
So,
Banquet. Would you like
Jack
the
in the
answer, or do
Box,
you wanna keep
McDonald's.
asking? It's not the name. It's not a name.
the
specific.
sandwich? What did he
Well,
try?
kind of a name. All right. The answer, since you'll probably never get, the answer was the NBC cafeteria.
The NBC cafeteria.
And it says 1 year later he
They're
filed
the
for
worst
bankruptcy.
of the worst.
Do you remember it was on an episode of
Oh
Seinfeld?
my god.
Yeah. So it must have been that
Bojangles,
1 year they were open. So
churches.
all right.
I just went to the hospital. Be like, yeah, the hospital commissary down there. Hospital chicken.
All right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
In 2021, NBC originally planned to air a new competition TV series called Ultimate Slip and Slide after the Tokyo Olympics, but the project was stopped for what reason?
It was
Slip and slide is dangerous.
No, not dangerous.
not the vid, right? He didn't knock us the COVID.
No, this
'cause it was
was,
too-
2021, but no, it
It
wasn't.
was too erotic.
too erotic. This was in Tokyo. You know they allow a lot of crazy stuff happening over in Tokyo.
Why would it-
And not enough
Good.
lube. No, there was lots of lube.
They added razor blades.
They wanted to up the ante. No,
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Precursor to Squid Games.
I was say there was a gator at the end waiting to chomp somebody's ass.
Yeah,
Too many
this-
women
this
were
wasn't
losing their
Florida.
cups. No, it wasn't anything fun like that, Umpty. I assure you. No, I'll give you a few more tries. That's too much lube. No, not enough lubes. Not too much lube. Not the exact amount of lube. Let's be honest. Any other thoughts?
Not enough interest.
No. Well, they didn't. It says they planned to do one. They did never actually put it out there. So
They didn't do it because everybody wasn't naked.
no. Well, the answer is they actually use the term. The project was flushed after a Giardia outbreak gave upward of 40 crew members explosive diarrhea.
Because they all got diarrhea.
See, this book is slick because they slip and slide, right?
Slip
They
and
want you to
slide.
understand there's a element and so it was a lot of sliding around, but not in the water, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Sound like
You've
fun?
been enjoying that book too much, haven't you?
I have enjoyed this book tremendously. It's one of those highbrow type of books. You know what I mean? One of those highbrow. They are fun though. All right, let's see. Okay, you ready?
30.
Believing their pain receptors weren't yet fully developed, doctors often opened newborn sons anesthesia. No, excuse me. Operated on newborns sans anesthesia, without anesthesia. When did they stop doing this?
In the
When did they stop
70s?
doing this?
In the 70s?
Believing their pain receptors weren't yet fully developed, doctors used to operate on newborns. When did they stop this practice? You said the 70s? No, not the 70s.
I was a little late.
I want
40s.
to say the 80s.
Can you be more specific? I need people to be specific. 2023. No, a little sooner than that.
1987.
How did you know that? That's exactly right. 1987.
I was just going to say the 80s. So you said
87?
specific, and then I was just
It's
like,
Really?
That's when they stopped operating on newborns without anesthesia.
I
It's
knew
so
it had to
silly.
be super late if they put it in the book. So
It's crazy. It is. I've never heard of such. But yes, that's disturbing.
Wow.
I was born in
Wow.
75, so you know I went through some crap. You know what I mean? So,
Holy
Hey, you weren't
shit.
you a millennial?
That is
no, that's right.
insane.
I'm a millennial. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I
Wait a minute.
appreciate that. I almost broke character. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Somebody cut that in
In
post.
your moment.
Yeah, somebody cut that in post so we can get that cleaned up.
Wow. I can't believe that.
All right, you ready? Egypt's teenage king, King Tut, was mummified how? In order to upset his father.
He's mummified how in order to upset his father.
Yes. How is he mummified? In what way? In order to
With his
Upset his
brain.
no, not with his brain.
How mummified with
Feet up.
Feet up? Nope. Nothing to do with feet. Nothing. Remember the book I'm reading from here. Okay,
Yes,
so
yeah, wait a minute.
you have a pretty good idea.
Wait a
that it's
minute.
probably going to be
Okay, so
something.
butt up.
No, it's no butt up. That's for sure.
He's mummified to upset his father. With
With his
no,
mother? No,
with
no.
no mummy wrappings.
No, he had mummy wrappings.
You can't,
King Tut now.
you can't
King Tut.
mummify somebody without their mummy.
Yeah, he would be mummified. With his mother? No. I'll give you a few more shots and then I will reveal.
You really wanted to go back to a mummy question.
Without his wife.
I don't. Did he have a wife? He was a little kid, wasn't he? He was a
I don't know,
teenage
I'm
kid.
sure.
I don't think he had
Yeah,
a wife.
maybe some.
Maybe he did.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Would you like the answer? The answer is he was mummified with a fully erect penis in tribute to Osiris, who is the god of rebirth. His dad was a big advocate of monotheism, meaning he didn't want him to have children. So he gave him,
So he had a boner?
right.
How do you give a I'm not, let's see. We're
You want me to
definitely
explain?
gonna get
I'll draw you a
demonetized.
picture
No,
later.
no, it's fine. We'll just move on from.
We know you're the expert at getting dead people boners, but
Like, wait a minute. That's not.
we'll leave that to you.
Leave that to your own imagination.
Exactly.
Please hit that
Yeah, I'm
thumbs
not
up
too
if you
sure.
haven't already.
I'm waiting for the sequel to this book where he'll tell us how that was done.
Like
Okay,
this.
until then, I really don't know. I have no idea. Couldn't tell. I assume that Viagra. He was the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
version of Viagra.
Petrified wood.
All right, you ready for this one? There were a lot of crazy old-timey cures for menopause. Some of those being what? What were some of the ways of curing menopause?
Leeches.
There's a bunch of them. I'll take whatever one's using
Leeches.
them. That is actually
Ice
one of
bath.
them.
Ice
One
bath.
of them is leeches. It says attaching leaches
Yes.
to the cervix.
I knew leeches
Okay.
was going to be
Really?
one.
Okay. What else?
Ice bath. Salt.
Yeah.
What?
A nice hard slap.
Uh,
Shape up.
menopause.
Wait, cures for menopause. These are old timey cures for menopause, and one of them was leeches. Yep. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
4 more?
Alcohol?
Bruce Jenner was not one. I give him credit for keep going back to the well. Humpty will go to that well every time. Okay.
Alcohol.
I say alcohol.
Alcohol, Ray says.
Nope, no alcohol. No, not that it says here. I'll give you another one. Playing golf was one.
It's a cure for menopause.
That's a cure. One of the cures for menopause. It
Going
says
for a jog?
old-timey cures. All right, so
Jogging?
playing golf.
Jogging.
Nope, not jogging.
I'm trying to figure out.
No, strange dog. Come on.
Swimming. Swimming.
I'm wondering how
Sex.
golf.
No,
fixes
nothing.
menopause.
None of those.
Jumping out of an airplane.
No. Another one. Ingesting arsenic. Ingesting arsenic. That will stop menopause and many other things. Life, for example. So that was an old-timey cure. Didn't work very well. And there's two more.
Two more. Eating bees.
No.
I'm so
I'm
surprised I got
surprised it's not on here, though. It's some of the stupid stuff I got. Another
arsenic,
one. Shock therapy.
Shock therapy.
Shock therapy. That's
Okay.
And the last one is, nobody will guess, taking mustard baths.
Mustard baths. Well,
Of course, right?
I'm over
Ketchup baths
mustard
wouldn't do it,
bath.
but
I haven't
mustard
had
baths
one of
would.
those in a while.
I haven't either.
They're all
Good old
kind of
mustard
old. Time to
bath.
shock her in the mustard bath.
All right. Chase, what do you got? We'll go back to Chase. Let's try some others here. Well, actually, I tell you what, before we do that, let's do our next hashtag. It's 1:30, just like I promised.
Hashtag
Who's got that
8:30.
hashtag ready
8:30.
for us?
Get it going.
Hashtag menopause.
Hashtag menopause. All right, you guys. If you haven't already, thank you guys once again for joining us. But hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Drop that hashtag. You're watching Bearded Barbarian live on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles YouTube. Let's go. Hit that hashtag.
Mike got the
Good
plan.
Mike.
Well, we'll see if it works. It might work.
It
If
might
it works, then we're on.
It's the
Somebody's
thing.
on to some stuff. Hashtag Mike
Unbelievable.
Buskirk, everybody. That's our hashtag. He's going to go see if it works out. Maybe it'll work out. If it does, hey, good luck to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So hashtag Mike Buskirk is our hashtag. Make sure to put it in there, and shortly we'll pull it and see when's the next one. All right.
See how rigged this actually is.
We'll see how rigged this really is. Absolutely. All right. What do you got, Chase? What's our next one?
Let's see.
Oh, you're doing something? I'm sorry.
No. Sorry. Who in the group of the Chaos Crew asks questions throughout the entire effing movie? And it even has the F word. I'll just block it out. This is effing movie.
Yeah.
I'm going heat. I'm going pop the heat. What did he say there? What's that mean? I'm going heat.
There you go. Unless it's an Irish movie, he probably would be right on top.
I'd have to go with that because he couldn't even get the Smokey and the Bandit question right. So
I got to be honest with you. It seems like a clean sweep to me. I'm going to go Vincent also. He seems to ask a lot of questions about a lot of things. Let's be honest with you. So,
I think I watched the thing where he didn't even know that they were putting out a Sergeant Slaughter pop for the G.I. Joe line, and he didn't even know Sergeant Slaughter was a wrestler. And I was like, dude, you're the wrestling guy.
Yeah. I love Sergeant Slaughter, and I don't even know that many wrestlers. I know him.
Well, how do you not know that?
Oh well, he's going to ask you a million questions. So just remember, if he asks you to go to a movie with him, prepare yourself emotionally for all the questions.
You have him on the live again. He's going to be asking the three of us why we kept picking him.
The most likely to Google his answers also. So if that comes up as one, Chase, I'm going to say Vincent.
That explains that too.
That explains that. Who amongst the Chaos Crew goes missing within 15 minutes of going out? So you're hanging out, everybody's coming, and within 15 minutes, somebody's missing. Where'd they go?
Well, that's got to be JKL, no? I mean, he's missing now. He was supposed to. He said he would be here, and he's not here.
Yeah, he's already left. He's not even in the chat anymore.
You're not even in the chat. He won his thing, and he skedaddled. Not cool, man. Not cool. So I'm going to say JK. And of course, in New York City, it's easy to get lost there.
He
Too.
likes to make people think he's got more important things to do.
Right. That's exactly right. Last, yeah, that's another one that would have been a quality answer. I was thinking that just before I said JK. All right. What do you think, Ray's old buddy, old pal? What you got?
I actually have to go with myself because when I go to conventions, I actually do go with people, but like they couldn't tell you who they were because I'm not there anymore. It's like I kind of get into a convention and I'm just kind of like butterfly and I'm off. So,
squirrel.
like, honestly, this last time, I actually had a cousin there and we were supposed to meet there, and she texted me to let me know she was leaving after a couple of hours because we still hadn't found each other yet. Like, I wasn't actually looking, but you know.
All right, Chase, who do you got? Most likely to get lost.
That would be me. That would be me. Hey, you want to go outside and have a safety meeting? Yeah, let's go.
And you're gone. Wandered away.
Where'd Chase go? He'll be back.
It's like that. What is that movie? Along Came Polly. Did you see that movie? Where he goes to the thing, he goes, "I need a wingman," and they're like, "We're right here for you," and he instantly turned, and they were immediately gone, long gone. Because that. You know what? I'm the last choice would be me. I want to be right at the hip of whoever. Like if Chase and I were going right now, you're not going to lose me, Chase. We're right here. I don't like being bothered. I'm like a 5-year-old. I'd be that guy screaming. I'm gonna get your child, pick him up.
Go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no. I'm going to the bathroom with you. I'm gonna be standing right behind you when you're pissing. So just so you know.
Barbarian's the one that's gonna make a beeline to the service desk. Aged.
I'm standing behind you at the urinal.
Okay. Will Chase come up front? If not, Mr. Ugly can come. I don't care. Somebody come get me. Okay,
whoever lost their barbarian, please come to the service desk.
Please come to the service desk.
I'm going to find a police officer immediately, and I'm going to say they'll find Chase. The police will find him. There's don't worry.
They're already looking.
They're already looking. That's right.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, we know what he looks like. We don't need you.
We already had this poster up looking for him earlier, so it's fine. All right, very good.
All right. Let's see what we got for our next one before we hit this hashtag pull.
Mm-hmm. What do we got?
Who in the group is actively preparing for the end of the world?
Oh, brother. It's got to be Chase. I know he's probably in. I think this is a video of him in his bunker.
I don't even know how to
what
pick this card. Everybody in Florida is waiting for the end of the world. That's why we're like, hurricane.
That's why you moved down there. You've basically moved adjacent to the end of the world in Florida. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think in Florida they're pretty much waiting to fall off the end of the United States into the ocean.
Yeah. California is just bad brother.
That's right.
They're just
the weird cousin. It's
the
weird cousin of Florida. Let's be honest with you, California.
Like that infected growth that's just getting ready to pop off.
Don't mess with it and aggravate it. Just let it fall off.
So, Chase, I assume you're going to say yourself, or do you have
who's the prepper of the group? I don't know. It could possibly be me. I
mean, I'm expecting the end of the world. I'm just not prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it could happen any minute, but I was like, I got time to shop. It's fine.
If the apocalypse hits, you definitely want to come visit Chase and join the kingdom. Be the kingdom.
He says
that's my motto.
Falls into the ocean.
Yeah, we got islands. We got lots of boats. Right. Just saying. Islands and boats.
All right. What do we got hashtag wise? How many people are in? Do you know?
Let's see on the screen here. Let's see. We have 15.
15. All right. 15. You don't have to be Mike Buskirk to actually type in hashtag Mike Buskirk. It's not just for him. I mean, anybody that enters can have your number. So go ahead and type it in there if you haven't done it
Everybody,
yet.
Chase. Yeah. We'll give you a few seconds here. Let's
All
see. We'll go with the. I like this one. 12 seconds. We'll give
All
you
right,
12
we're gonna give
seconds.
him 12 seconds this time. You can count to 11
12
and then have a time to breathe.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys once again. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. It definitely helps with the
I hope
algorithm.
so. It helps something. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to get views. Just because I'm not getting paid doesn't mean I don't want to get views for this thing. So please make sure to tell a friend. Tell a friend what crass stuff we owe over here. You know what I'm saying?
Hit that hashtag and join us next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for an all-new Barbarian Live. All right, let's do this. HCF.
HCF.
I
gotta be honest with you, I was rooting for the Mike
There you
Busker.
go.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm not that I'm rooting against it.
There you go. Hashtag not rigged.
Hashtag not rigged. See, there you go. It worked out. All right, HCF. What do we want?
All right. Don't be dilly dallying.
Yeah, don't be dilly dallying. And I'm going to try to get it out as soon as possible. I can't promise tomorrow because we're getting torrential rains here.
What you are,
And I don't have a boat to get to the post office. So I'm going to try, though. I will try. I don't want your package to get wet either. So,
see, I don't see anything hard. Is that a?
he was here a minute ago. Oh, Black Adam pop.
Black Adam.
Black Adam. All right, make sure to go ahead and I know you're connected. Just go ahead and remind me. Send me your address again. Most likely it's the same address, but I don't know. I just like it updated. So
It's easier
I've
that
sent
way.
things
I don't
from
have to
old address
scroll
before,
backwards.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
made
you
that
on
mistake.
that.
I made that mistake. All right, you ready for trivia question? Okay.
All right, let's go.
The German word for lower back tattoo is what? And you don't have to give me the German.
Trump, stop!
What do you think? What is the translation of it? The German word. I'll give you the actual German word.
Tramp stamp.
The tramp stamp, or lower back tattoo, as if the upper crusts say. You know what I'm saying? The Germans are not a crass people, so I can't imagine that they would think, you know. So, what do you think it is? Yeah, huh?
Ass
I
stamp?
can't,
No.
I can't even say it.
Huh?
Ass tattoo?
No.
A Hua brand.
You're on the right track, but you're in the wrong neighborhood. Let's put it that way.
You got what? I've got the wrong what?
Hey,
You're on the right track, but you're in the wrong neighborhood.
Hey.
I don't know if that helps you. Probably won't.
Lady of the Night. I don't know.
There's no lady involved in German stuff, I assure you.
TJ Hooker. You ever watch that show?
I did.
Tattoo hooker?
All right. Well, I'll tell you since you probably want. The Rays was on the right track. The word it is. The word is ashwa, and you know what it stands for? Ass antlers. How about that?
That's antlers?
No, you let us just dig a hole, and then you come back.
You're in the
with
right
ass
neighborhood, but
antlers.
that's why I said close. You were close. All right, vicinity. Let's put it that way.
I don't know how that works. I don't. Yeah, ass and antlers don't usually fall into the same
How's that
category.
even? Wait. How does that even equate? That makes no sense.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Little ass antler.
We've done some of these. Let's see.
Quit that.
He's giving you a little ass antler.
I didn't take ass antlers.
All right, you ready for
Well,
this?
only one in the
Yeah.
bottom.
When he wasn't busy inventing bifocals or openly cheating on his wife, Benjamin Franklin found time to write an essay called what?
Ass antlers.
Maybe that was his second answer. It wasn't the essay there. What do you think it would be? An essay.
Wrote an essay named what?
And what? It's like an advice. It was more like an advice essay.
Like he wrote to his essay in Mexico, and
he's like, "Hey Holmes, how you been, y'all?"
And now I can't show this. This won't be shown in Mexico now. That's great. I appreciate that.
He wrote his essay. I didn't know he was in a relationship.
Thought it was a strange request.
He's in prison and everything, man. So he wrote his essay. What was it? It was an advice essay?
Yeah, it was kind of advice essay.
What not to do? Or
Little Richard's Almanac. No, it's not Little Richard's Almanac. Why it burns when I pee? Yeah. That's not an essay. I'm sure that was
that was written by Frank.
That's not really advice. You know what I mean? Not really advice. You probably won't get this, so I will tell you. The answer is fart proudly.
Fart proudly?
That's right. He wants you to fart proudly.
Thought people needed help doing that?
Apparently they were doing it with shame,
Fart
and apparently
proudly.
he wanted that not to happen anymore. So I thought it
So
was
he's a
very
fan of
strange.
beans.
What movie in the 70s was the first film to feature an audible fart? We're all in a whole theme here in case you were missing that. I'm gonna
Blazing Saddles.
What art
That's
film?
correct. 1974,
Oh, yeah.
Blazing
Damn.
Saddles. That's exactly right. Good old Mel
Where'd that
Brooks.
come from?
And they
Good
never
old
did a better
Brooks.
fart scene in any other movie after that.
Blazing Saddles.
I've done that one before. Let's see. No, I've done.
James
No, I've
Hart.
done some of these. I'm trying to make sure I don't redo anything. Yeah, I did that one. That kind of tells itself. Let's see. Okay, in 2011, the world's most confident man had the word "mini" tattooed on what to win a Mini Cooper?
It's penis.
That is correct.
I was going to go there, but
Every time
That's a
I
lot
don't,
to
you
do
end up
for
getting
Mini Cooper. it.
You just maybe have to say the word on air.
No, it's anatomical. That's the anatomical.
Cut that out in
word.
post.
No. I'm gonna add that in 3 more of them just for the hell of it. Why not?
No way. Give me the Mini
I
Cooper.
don't care. I'm gonna do one more, and then we'll go back to the top of the
fun
order
fact,
again.
he was actually going to put Mini Cooper on it, but it wouldn't fit.
It was too small. So he just went
He ran out of space. He said he was very confident. He was the world's most confident man. No, we've done that one before. I think maybe I didn't. Okay, Madonna has her own personal sterilization team. What did they do?
They scrubbed all her DNA off the stage after a show.
That's exactly right. Okay, had I said that one before, or you?
No, I gave you that question.
You had that question. I was going to say, I
Yes.
thought it sounded familiar. Is there some repeats from that too? All right.
Well, I just
All
cracked
right,
me up
Chase.
because that was a situation in which you had used Madonna as the answer of every single female
I got you.
question.
Exactly.
And then that was the one time you didn't use her. And then
Oh, right. I remember that one now. I remember that one. Yeah. All right, Chase, you can do a couple of those, and then we'll go to Ray's.
Okay, I got a few. Let's see. We'll go with who in the group of Chaos members and those that are here have sketchy friends. Sketchy friends.
Well, Chase has all the musician friends, and that's pretty sketchy for me. So
They're sketchy. Musicians are sketchy.
Oh, yeah.
How dare you? Quick draw. Yeah. Okay.
You don't leave change out when Chase has a party. He doesn't leave change just laying around.
Yeah, I don't leave any valuables laying around. That's probably
All right, Chase. What do you think?
Who has sketchy friends? I don't know. You can't trust the Irish for some reason.
No.
Well,
let's see. I can't show this in Mexico. Now I can't show it in Ireland. I can't get any money.
You better have a lock
I
on the
think
liquor
Mom is
cabinet,
the only one that
I'm
can
just
see
saying.
this now. She's the only one that's going to be able to see it is my mom. So
He's got the sketchy friends.
okay. Well, yeah, we'll say something bad
Sketchy
about my
because I
mom.
can't understand a damn word he's saying. Like, what did he say?
The real answer is me, because all my friends are right here. And look at them. I mean, what are we talking about here? JKL, Chase,
Where are the sketchy
Ray's.
friends? Oh, that was
Yeah, I'm Dead Zone.
Last
You
Dead
know,
Zone, HCF,
Blinky,
crazy.
Blinky there. What's his
See
name?
what it
You
is
know what I'm
named?
saying?
Barbarian's like, I keep friends out of state so they don't even know where I live.
That's exactly right. That's
That's how
exactly. I keep
sketchy
telling
his
everyone
friends
I'm in
are.
Virginia. In reality, I'm in the Arctic Circle.
I just
Okay,
went.
so
I
just
he
threw
just
heat
leaves
under the
West
bus for
off
no
of it
reason.
because he's
He just
lives in Virginia.
throws us all under the bus.
yeah, they're definitely some sketchy friends. That's for sure. All right.
Low blow. I don't have that.
That was-
Low
that
blow.
was-
Low blow.
That was it. Hurt a lot because it was true.
You shall rue this day. Go on, start rowing.
Okay. Let's see. Who in the group would bring a 12-pack of tacos to a party? Who in the group?
Last, but she wouldn't share.
I was going-
She'd bring them in her
I was
stomach.
so going for
She'd have
that.
eaten them on the way there.
Exactly. Yeah, she wouldn't have 12. She'd have like 6, maybe.
She actually did that on a live. I was on a live with her, and she ate. It was tacos, right? And we were supposed to eat tacos. She ate them before I even started eating my tacos. I was like, I'm gonna wait for the rest of them to get on. She was like, she was already she'd already eaten them all.
Tacos
Like,
are
what the
gone.
hell,
I
man?
cannot wait.
She couldn't wait. I swear, she couldn't wait. She started eating before we even went live. It's not even like she. I was like,
Like the tacos are haunting me.
No way, man.
last is a good answer. But since you gave last, I'll say me in my former life, I definitely would have brought food because I'm not a drinker. So I'm going to bring something I'm going to enjoy. So I'd have brought a whole bag of Taco Bell there. It would have been some cheap tacos too. And then I would have spent my entire night in the bathroom. So that would have been.
I figured you said sit back and wait and see who starts rumbling.
No, there wouldn't be much waiting. It would have. I could use like a second hand on my watch. That's pretty much all I'd need to be waiting. All right, Chase. Who do you think would bring?
I think I'm. I was going last. The same thing. I was shoot right out of the gate. She inhales food. She doesn't even. I don't even sometimes think she even tastes it. She just eats it.
I don't know how she became so skinny and ate food.
It blows me away. Like, how is that possible?
That's what amazes me is that she and I were in Chicago at the same time, and like I didn't feel a shift. She was on the other side of town eating everything she.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say that you ran out of food for somehow.
I'm amazed.
Okay. Yeah, there was still food
I didn't
somewhere.
know I was in trouble.
Yeah, I need
while she was there,
6 hard shells. We're out of hard shell tacos.
Like,
Blame it on the redhead.
Why the
Just
east
some
side
points
was
at
like
last.
putting up signs.
She ate all the tacos.
Hey, Fantastic Reddens, how you doing, buddy? We appreciate you coming out. I am doing a box swap with Fantastic Reddens in the end of the year for it's a Harry Potter thing. I can't wait to do it. Looks like he's an hopefully awesome new friend. So
nice.
I'm already started working on it. So I want to say what
Appreciate you.
We appreciate you coming. Appreciate you coming.
All right, you guys. Who would survive in the woods with just a hatchet? Who would survive in the woods with just a hatchet? I'll just say right away, I call myself because I have no problem. As long as I got something sharp, I think I'd be good.
Right. Exactly right.
Florida man.
That's true, Florida man.
Yeah, I'm a heathen, so.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be me because I would probably end up cutting my own arm
I
off.
was definitely not.
I was a Boy Scout, so back in my old days, I could tie a knot like you know what, like kill
Can you
anything.
make
with
a
an axe.
fire? Can you make a fire?
I can make a fire. I can
Yeah,
tie a
right.
knot. I can fix a wound. I can't kill and eat anything, and I have a hell of a time trying to find a dry place to sleep. But other than that, I'll probably
starve
be
to
fine.
death, but you'd be
I
warm.
would starve to death, but yeah, I could do all these other.
Be warm while you were
I'd be warm and skinny. Basically, put it that way. So
Let's see.
I would probably say Chase too. I definitely see Chase. But here's the thing: I know I wouldn't be worse off than JKL. I can do this much better than JKL. He's in New York City. He
He's
can't
in the
fend
city.
for himself.
It's
He doesn't
city
know
boy.
how. So I'd say Chase. I follow that.
I agree.
We're
with
gonna
you on
try it.
that.
We're gonna do a video. I'm gonna go see Chase. We're gonna go out in the woods.
Yeah,
We're
we'll
gonna
do a
bring an
video.
axe, and and hopefully I don't get killed. But I mean, we'll end
Some
up-
kind of nature challenge.
Exactly.
There we go.
No, wrong. HEF. I am not handy. I swear, I'm not handy. I almost glued my hands together when I was making that lamp. By the way, just so you know. I cut that part out where I was pulling the glue off my fingers. So,
Oh. With the skin.
with
Not
some of the
just
little
glue.
skin. Little skin.
I'll agree with
Somebody
you on
watched my video and said I had very, they didn't use the term effeminate, but very beautiful hands. You know?
Oh, hand model coming up.
I was a hand model. That's exactly right. Me and George Costanza know how to do it. You know what I mean? So
I'll agree with you on being better at living in the woods than JKL because I'm pretty sure he doesn't know how to grow tacos because
Grow no tacos.
it's kind of like being in the city is probably easier to survive than
yeah, it's probably more challenging to survive in the city than it is in the middle of the woods. So I agree. So who do you think it is? Do you think
I was
you
going
can
to go
survive?
with Chase and just let it be a clean sweep because
Sweet sweep. We shall live.
pretty sure he hunts
Come
his own
with me.
pig anyway. So
Now, if we had a
Come with
container
me.
of spicy noodles and we were in the woods without an axe,
Oh,
I don't think
no.
Chase would last very long.
No.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the axe wouldn't come into play if he had spicy.
Well, he'd have to leave that behind. I'm not going to. I'd have a feeling I'd be running because I'd have a feeling I'd lose an arm. That's where the spicy noodles get eaten. So,
Quick story too, which I was cleaning the pool today, right? That's part of my job. Cleaning this, Florida pool.
Mhm.
And here comes a big ass snake.
Really?
So I chased him down. He comes up on the deck, goes into the corner. I played around with him for a little bit. I was trying to step on him and then grab him, and I had enough. I was like, "All right, you're annoying the shit out of me," because he kept trying to bite me. I just snake. He's going nuts, I grab him. He kind of chills. I go to walk outside, and a lady opens the door. Is that a snake? Well, I wanted to be like, no. It just, yeah, of course it's a damn snake.
I'm waiting for your channel to turn into just being about catching animals when you're cleaning pools.
Threw his ass out the door like, go.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of
Tiger
here.
King Part 2. Is that what this is?
I was
be?
gonna say the crocodile hunter, but
Tiger.
Yeah, to snatch his ass.
Chase
up.
all of a sudden,
Pissing me off.
crikey, there's a snake.
Crikey, look at that. Oh, he's a fat one, that is. It's just, yeah, let's snatch him up. He wouldn't go in the net. And then he came up on the deck and went to the corner.
What kind of a
the,
snake was it?
Street enclosure. It was a water snake of some sort, probably cottonmouth, something to that effect.
Oh, poisonous one.
Well, that's why I was trying to step on him.
Cottonhead. How is a cottonhead not poisonous? What did I miss?
No, he's definitely poisonous.
Well, that's what I said. I mean,
Well, I mean, I'd snatch him by his head.
I don't like
That way you don't get bit. You snatch him by their head.
If I saw a snake in the pool, I quit the pool business. I go into, being a mop jockey at a strip show. I don't care
He
what
had
happens.
stripes
I'm not
and he
doing
was
that
in the
anymore.
water, so I assume he was definitely. It wasn't a grass snake. A venomous worm. Yeah, there
Well,
you go.
we have water snakes here in Virginia, and some are poisonous and some aren't.
Right.
So
Just grab him by the face.
they have water moccasins, and then there's water snakes. So
That's the best way not to get bit. Grab him by the face.
that's why when you go into the rivers around here, a lot of people will go ride in those lower boats. Oh, I would never go in that. The snakes will go right up the side and into the boat, and because if they go in the boat, I'm going out of the boat, and I'm not doing it. No, there's no way. I told somebody that. I said, if the snake comes in this boat, I'm going out of the boat. He said, you realize there's more snakes in the
More
water.
snakes
So
out.
that's probably not smart. But I'm not into it. Not into it.
The last one I got.
Okay.
Well, I got more, but right now, who sings in the group but shouldn't? Who sings but really shouldn't?
I'm going to go Chase. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ouch.
How dare
This is an
you.
intervention. Okay, please stop.
Go
Okay.
on. Stop moving. I'm getting a gift.
It's definitely me. It's
Who the hell
definitely
do
me.
you think
I
you
think
are?
I have a really good, like, high register, and it sounds like amazing in my head, but I've heard it recorded and it's not amazing.
That's not so good.
Not that amazing. So it's probably me. I'd say me, most likely. So,
Oh man.
all right, Ray. What do you think?
I'll just throw it up top. What do you think, Ray?
I'd say I'm thinking, singing. I haven't heard any of you guys sing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, now thanks. Yeah, you
But-
checked out my band's page. Like, wait a minute.
That's
what
hard.
Are you saying?
You've
That's
got a
rough.
band?
Wow.
Ah!
Wow.
Ouch. I thought you played Rock Band in the video
Just
game. I didn't know you were
got
in a
in the
rock
middle
band.
of an album. Literally.
Yeah, he said at the beginning he had just recorded 6 songs on an album. Did you miss that whole part?
Good
Or
God, man.
Well, for all I know, he was
Do I-
just playing
do
the
I have to
tambourine.
sing
He's
some
just
now?
like, I'm in the band. But I'm going to go ahead and go with the one person that I know has to sing because it's like hereditary, and that would be Pop Teat because that's what the Irish do.
Irish do sing a lot. That is true.
Is that racist?
It's a little racist.
And he's over there singing about the English, probably. So he's probably singing right now in his sleep.
But shut it. You should sing with Jen. Oh man. See, yeah, I don't know, but usually it's the guy that has the accent that sounds completely American when they're singing, but then when they talk, they're not. So, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna go barbarian. I'm going barbarian. I'm sorry,
I
sir.
was just being ironic because I really do have a wonderful voice.
I can just see you just belting it out at the karaoke bar, and it's just, yeah.
I've never gone to a karaoke because you got to be drunk to go there, and I'm not much of a drinker, so I don't know.
Have you seen the beginning of Office Space and the guy's like in the car doing the hardcore rap?
Right. Yeah.
Rolls up the window and
It just aggressively yells in the mic. That is not true, sir.
The guy's name is Michael Bolton.
we are
That's the
mixed.
one that he keeps
That's
getting
right.
mad. Michael Bolton.
No, I don't Cookie Monster the whole time.
Mm.
Put down the hammer, son. Work's done for the day. Roll up another fat one, boy. Time to get blazed.
You convinced me. I'm changing my answer.
All
I'm
right.
just kidding.
Ouch. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
There you go. Made me
That
have
was
to
good.
flex
Ace,
like
that was
that.
really good. It's nice that you have a sound machine to make those sounds because it's not much.
Sure, I got the low button.
He's throwing his
Sound
voice.
Really good.
Mr. Ugly is throwing his voice. You know,
Yeah, see? No. Don't let him take another one from me.
Mm.
See, it's all me, Chase.
Mhm. All right, well, that was cool. That was a lot of fun. All right, so
Absolutely.
we're going to do our last hashtag for the evening.
Here
First
we go.
hashtag in. All right, I assume we're going to see a name of some description. Whatever it is, the first hashtag. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what
And for
we
anybody
got.
that just got in here, first hashtag is going to be our hashtag, and then all you have to do is put the hashtag in there. There it is. Hashtag BBC. Thank you very much. Just
There
in
you
honor
go.
of me.
Nice and easy.
Unless you're talking about the illicit website, which I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So one of the two things. Okay, so make sure to put hashtag BBC in there, and then we'll hopefully pull something and see what's in the Substack. Have a fun time.
And of course, as always, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. And if you are new to the show, hit the subscribe and the notification bell for future videos and future content like this with Bearded Barbarian Collectibles, Chase's Kingdom, and Ray's Chaos.
All right.
You're watching Bearded Barbarian Horde live. right.
All right.
BBC.
And
All right,
as a
we're doing
reminder,
good.
you put
BBC.
in the
All right.
hashtag BBC in the chat,
Mhm.
not the search engine, or else you're going to be in
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah.
Specify, and you only have to put it once. You don't have to.
Yeah,
do it
you'll get
multiple
some. You'll
times.
get a surprise, but it'll probbe be some sort of a bug in your system.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
don't
saying?
Google
So-
it. Just
Yeah, don't.
hashtag it.
All right, so Rays, we'll do a couple more trivia from you if that's cool. While we're waiting for our hashtag.
So I've got plenty of them. So
All right, let's
Uh,
pick it. What was one of the other choices? It was
Uh,
action, comedy, what?
action, comedy, Oscar winners, and then I've got like a whole bunch of Saturday Night Live.
All right, let's try Saturday Night Live. Do you know anything about Saturday Night Live, Chase?
A little bit.
Good. I have a good chance here.
Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take I'll be right back.
You're fine.
Hold
He's got to
on,
pee.
hold
He's got to pee.
on. No, I gotta feed the old man. I'll be right back. Now you make me want to pee, but I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead.
You want me to go ahead and start?
Yeah, Saturday, yeah, we'll do it, and then we'll let people in the chat. They can decide what they want to do, and let's see see if they can guess it. It'll be me against the chat, and I know I'm going to be right.
I say there's 6 questions on every card because this is Trivial Pursuit. So
Right. I understand. I actually have some old trivia pursuit, but they're like Magic Kingdom ones, and I think there's another one I don't remember.
Yeah.
That
The
was
rough
Seinfeld.
part about this is I think this is from 2007. So, which would probably help me because I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen the 90s. The 80s and 90s were my years. Before that and after that, I couldn't help you that much. So
You
we'll
call
see how it
yourself a
turns.
millennial.
I know.
What sports equipment did all of the Olympia restaurant employees lose in the 1979 fire?
Read that again. What was it?
What sports equipment did all of the Olympia restaurant employees lose in the 1979 fire? This would be a Saturday Night Live skit from 1979.
Hockey equipment.
Oh, no, it was golf clubs.
Yeah. I assume it was summer games then.
It's Olympia restaurant, not Olympic Games.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. But regardless, I got it wrong. So, but I was close. It was a crooked stick. I mean, can't I get half a point for that?
You want a half a point for your crooked stick?
That's right. I mean, I need to get something for it. You know what I mean? Some pity at least. Can I get pity for my crooked stick? Okay, so jock straps. No, that's
Okay,
not what they.
This is impersonations. What Dan Aykroyd impersonation, after watching Blind Ambition, thought Rip Torn's Richard Nixon seemed really stiff?
What was the first part? I heard the last part. What was the first part?
What Dan Aykroyd impersonation, after watching Blind Ambition, thought Rip Torn's Richard Nixon seemed really stiff?
Richard Nixon.
Yeah, I was just saying.
I was going to say Nixon as Nixon, right? Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Yeah, it's just like what?
I was thinking too hard on something you should have taken notes.
Yeah,
on.
that was kind of like a little surprise.
I was trying to think if it was like one of his normal ones, but I was like, no, that's not it. Like,
Yeah, it was
you know.
one of his, but like it was like
Yeah.
what Dan Aykroyd impersonation? And it was like what? Okay. Okay. What adult diaper can absorb a gallon of fecal matter?
Great timing.
What?
Chris. Great.
Pampers.
It's from the parody commercials
Oh,
line. What adult diaper can absorb a gallon of fecal matter? So you got to think Saturday Night Live parody commercial.
Mr. Clean.
I don't have it.
Pampers.
It's it's going to be some. It's a it's not one of the actual names. I assume it's something they made
Right.
up. Right.
I didn't know it until I flipped the card and saw it, and then I was like, "Oh,
Troopers.
because I remember this one.
Oh, you did? Oh, I don't.
I remembered it when I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, I feel dumb for not having thought of it."
I don't remember this one at all.
Yes, the brand it was called, and the sketch and the parody commercial was, "Oops, I crapped my pants."
Oops, I grabbed my pants.
I guess I was thinking of something shorter. Campers, poopers.
Parody commercial, but I actually remembered the end tagline was the "Oops, I crapped my pants," and they were just like, yes, and I just did. It was just like,
And I just did.
All right. Let's see. All right. Go try another one.
okay, this is characters.
Okay.
Who played Amber, the one-legged woman who thought she was better than all the other contestants on The Bachelor?
On The Bachelor. So it's got to be new enough.
Let me just say that helps time it.
Yeah, it should give you. Tina Fey.
Yeah.
The one I know. From that time, I would assume. No.
It's not her.
Brittany.
I think there's very few Brittany answers that are going to work in.
Very few. They're very, very limited.
Actually, Amy Poehler. So you were very
Poehler.
close.
I'd forgot Amy Poehler. She's forgettable.
Damn.
Kristen Wiig. No. Amy Poehler. Close, though. Close. All right. How we doing on our hashtag?
We've
Chase?
got 9 entries. 9 entries. So a couple of you haven't entered yet.
Yeah.
Get on
A couple
over
more
there.
people. Just
Hit
make
the
sure to
hashtag.
hashtag
BBC.
BBC.
Even if you don't want to win and you win, you could give it. You can gift it.
Yeah,
That's
you
how-
could. You,
that's how we do it.
people would
That's the best
appreciate
thing
you.
to do.
Finally,
Especially if you're
you're underappreciated, and then you'll finally be
a
appreciated.
giveaway hog. Why don't you give something?
Yeah, you can give it to somebody. See, if you see somebody, hey, there's a friend that I know that hasn't really won much. You're welcome
Yeah.
to do that. I'll allow.
We love that. We love that here.
Okay, I believe this question is the second easiest question on this card because Chase wasn't here for the Dan Aykroyd question.
Oh, damn it.
It pretty much.
I got
was
a very easy question. And it's wonderful. wonderful.
What SNL veteran titled her
John Belushi.
autobiography "It's Always Something"?
It's always something. Belushi? It's always something.
Her.
Her.
Oh,
Another female actress on Saturday Night Live.
What was that actress's name? Daggone it, I've forgotten her name.
Do you want to just go Tina Fey?
Jan Hooks.
I have no idea. I have no idea. This is supposed to be an easy one?
This is
Yeah.
an easy one?
Because Rosanna Dana always said it's always something. Moral of the story, Gilda Radner.
Oh, I was thinking that, and I was like, I think I've forgotten her name because I was thinking about the other dude that was like that they were married.
Gene Wilder and Gilda
Gene
Radner.
Wilder, yeah.
Yeah, to me, that was the easiest question on the card. It was like,
Oh, boy.
always something.
I'm in rough shape then. If that's the easiest one on there, I'm in rough shape.
Well, you got the easy one that was just like, hey, what Dan Aykroyd's impression was
I wouldn't use the term
better
easy.
than
It
Rip
was
Torn's
complicated.
impression of Rip.
It seemed like a trick question to me. I was afraid I was going to be wrong because it seemed like a trick question. That's
It did seem like a trick.
I know.
I just got to let Chase know about this. It's what Dan Aykroyd impression seemed really stiff compared to Rip Torn's impression of Richard Nixon.
Which was stiff with his friend. Oh, come on.
See? Because it's a trick question.
Nixon's.
Exactly.
Exactly right. Nixon.
It's
His
like,
impression of Nixon
That
compared
pretty
to
much
somebody else's
tells you,
impression
right?
of Nixon.
Yeah, I was.
It seemed
Wait
like
a
a trick
minute.
question to me. I didn't
it
understand.
seems too obvious.
Oh, these
It seems-
damn questions. These questions.
Racking my brain. Made my brain
Man,
hurt.
it makes my brain
You were
hurt.
too. You were really thinking about that.
It took me a
This
minute,
live is
but
supposed to. This
I didn't
live is
want
supposed to
say
be
the
fun,
wrong
not
damn
make me
thing.
think. Anyway, how are we doing on our hashtag now?
Let's
Check in.
see.
Want to do the last question?
All right,
on the
we
card?
got
Yeah, one
12.
more.
There we
Let's
go.
do
There
one
we
more.
go.
Okay. Who hosted during the post 9/11 anthrax scare in the NBC building while her husband sat in the audience wearing a gas mask?
Husband. Husband.
So it'll be
J-Lo.
a woman, I assume.
Huh?
Britney Spears.
Nah.
J-Lo.
He was like 12 at the time.
Madonna.
She's not married. Let's see.
Well, she has been.
Was
Was she married at 9/11?
That was pretty definite.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, maybe so. I'm gonna say. See if anybody has no answers to help me out, people. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Nobody wants to guess.
You're supposed to help.
Yeah. Cyndi Lauper.
I really don't have anybody that I can pull from. It's not pull.
was the year?
Princess Leia.
What's the year? Wait. Repeat the question one more time.
Who hosted during a post 9/11 anthrax scare in the NBC building while her husband sat in the audience wearing a gas mask?
Okay, let's see during 9/11. Gas mask.
Be somebody's
It
weird.
was a singer. It was a singer.
You think so? Singers don't usually host.
That's
2001.
pretty rare.
I'm
Actually.
trying to figure out who would be popular in 2001 that would be on there. I give up.
McCarthy? I don't know.
Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah. that's
Not
what I
Jenny
was
McCarthy. When was she ever the host of Saturday Night Live?
thinking.
She might have been. She might have been once.
I could have sworn.
I could see her being on there once.
I doubt
she was popular.
she was
for
never
a
that
while.
funny, but
Ouch.
Look at me. There's no
She was talented, but not in the way that you mean. Okay, so
she was very talented, and then she opened her
Who the
mouth.
hell do you think you are?
not in the way that you mean. Okay.
The
all right.
answer was Drew Barrymore, and she
Drew
was
Barrymore.
married to Tom Green at the time.
Tom
Oh,
Green.
yeah.
You
See,
should-
now it seems obvious. When you give the answer, then I know.
His
Ask me
husband
again.
was from Canada.
Ray's asked me the question again. I think I'll get it this time. Roseanne.
I don't think the Canada part factors in at all.
I'm pretty sure it does. That's a good point. I don't think it does. All right, let's go ahead and run our hash.
Roseanne.
Let's go ahead and run it.
All right,
Run
you
this.
guys. Thank you once again for joining us for an all-new Bearded Barbarian Collectibles Live. You can catch every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You never know who could pop by for the chaos. Thank you guys once again for joining us, and you better be hitting that thumbs up. We love that around here. All right, let's go with something a little more chill since it's the end of the evening. Hashtag BBC.
It was nice. I put Mary to sleep. All right, let's see what I got.
Nice and chill.
Nice and chill. Oh, doubled up.
Oh, winner.
Double
Nope.
dip. Now, are you gonna double dip?
Are you
Now,
going to
you got-
double
you
dip,
got-
or you want to pass it
Yeah,
along? Or
you got
let
a
us turn
choice.
it
You
again?
can say draw again, or you can pick somebody in the chat. But please don't take too long.
And everybody's going to judge you on
Don't
whichever
take too
you
long.
do.
You will be judged, sir.
Used to be a light person. You wanted them.
You will be judged, sir. Ryan,
Whichever way you go,
what's
somebody's
going
going to think,
on,
I
brother
wouldn't do
man?
that.
I've never,
Good to
this
see
is the
you, bro.
interesting thing. This is the first time I can remember of
I-
all
yeah.
the lives I've done.
All
where
of
when
them,
we
bro.
ran it,
I've never-
someone won more than once. Honestly,
Yeah, I've
the
never
first
seen
time
it.
I've ever seen it. Very interesting.
Some
great
Give
luck.
me 10 seconds. You better be replying.
Great luck.
Here, do you want me to do it live? 10, 9, 8, 7. 6. 5.
What's happening? HCF,
4.
you're not here, bro?
3,
He left after he won the last one.
2,
What
1,
happened?
and we draw again. Oh, sorry for your luck. You can blame it on Chase's Kingdom.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
Oh man.
You're going to keep it 2 in a row? You're going to double dip?
I tell you what, we'll go ahead and spin it. We're going to spin it again after this, but that's okay. And put it up for HCF and let him pick something else, and I will spin it again right after this. I want to get
see,
three different people, so it's all good. There's no problem. No worries. I'm not worried.
Shame on you, sir.
All right. What do you got, HCF? Pick something, and I'll box them together and ship them out to you.
Wow. HCF.
Mm.
And we're waiting. We're waiting.
Decisions.
I wish you just put his phone number.
Well, if that's his phone number, it's quite a number, I can tell you.
You guys can't tell.
All right, you know the drill.
Come on,
you're
man.
Taking your time here.
Hey,
What are you doing, bro?
He's gonna wait till you count again.
Black Adam soda.
Oh, okay. All right,
right,
that's
make
fine.
sure
Just
you put
remind me
some,
of
like,
both of the things you picked when
Put
you
something
need
dead
to
in
me.
the can with it.
All right, well, let's go ahead and use the same hashtag we just had and spin it again.
Okay. The same hashtag. And yeah, let's get
Let's hope it
Let me go.
the same name again.
let me get Ryan
do it.
just well, Milky just popped in, so I want to make sure he knows
Okay, yeah, Milky.
what the
Go ahead
hashtag
and,
is.
put
Hit
hashtag
that,
if you
hit
want.
that BBC.
Hit BBC.
Hashtag BBC. That's a quick one. Get it in. Give you a
Go
little
ahead and
tiny,
Spin it again,
mini,
and
little
I
mini
will,
countdown. You're getting the lightning.
There he is.
Getting the lightning, HC.
All
There
right.
you go.
Is it wrong that I'm pulling for HCF to win again?
You're dark. Remember when you said
You're
you had a
fitting to
dark
get
side?
banned.
There it is.
There it
There
is.
it
I
is.
just want to see it happen
There
again.
it is.
It will happen. We did. Remember we did it one time. And it
Twerk
did
on
come
him, Vader.
3
Just
times in a
twerk
row.
on him. There you go.
It came up 3
Twerk
times in a row
on him.
after somebody was not here. They were not here, and we spin it again, and their name came up, and then we spin it a 3rd time, and their name came up. That did happen. But they didn't win anything because they weren't here any of those times.
All right, I see them hashtags. All right, let's
do
go.
it. Yeah, that has happened. That definitely has.
Umpty.
Umpty scratch.
go.
All right, congratulations, Umpty.
That's what's up.
All right, so what's gone so far? Black Adam, I think.
Yep,
Is that right?
Adam.
Black Adam,
Black
Jim
Adam.
Halpert, and what was the soda that he just picked?
Black Adam.
Adam was the one who just picked.
yeah.
He won
And
a what?
Jim. Black Adam and Jim.
But what was the one he just won?
No, JKL picked out Halpert.
Yep.
He,
And then HC
Okay.
picked Black Adam. Did you do
what
it
else did
again?
he pick? He picked it twice? Well, there's black. Is there
Auntie
Black
just
Adam
wants
soda?
Deadpool, so
Oh, there's a
don't worry
Black
about it.
Adam soda and
Yeah,
there's a
son
Black
of a
Adam pop.
Deadpool.
Is that what it was? Okay, is that what you picked? It was a soda and a pop. Okay, that's cool. Go ahead. I actually have 2 different Black Adam.
Oh, I didn't
sodas
even see it.
and a Black Adam pop. I don't know if you're getting the vibe.
Noticed that.
Deadpool soda. All right, Umpty. It's my last Deadpool of the famous 9 Deadpool soda.
Empties the
pulls.
shelf.
It empties the Deadpool shelf. I'm
Nice.
glad to pass it along. Happy to do
Did he
it.
specify which Black Adam soda he was
Yeah,
wanting?
you want to make sure to let me know. Do you want the international soda or the
Yeah.
regular soda? There's one of each.
Yeah,
I'll get
don't,
those, so.
don't be crying.
I'm just like, wow, there's.
Otherwise, I'll just ship whatever one there is. The value's about the same. They're a little bit different, but they are different colors. Like the Pog's a
There
different
might
color,
be
and the
poop
can
in one of the
actually is
cans.
And I did poop in one of the cans. That is true. So,
And there's actually in one of those cans is an extra prize or something.
I put some money in one of them. I
Uh,
think it's still in there. I'm trying to remember what can. I may have forgotten. There's a possibility I sent it to somebody, but I don't think so.
Can't forget
So one of
that.
those cans, there's a cash prize. It's a $5 bill. I mean, don't hurt yourself, but make sure to pull out whatever's in there to
You
see.
can spend that 5 on some scratch offs and end up a millionaire.
There
never
you
know.
go. And if you do, remember we went into it together, right? That's how it works. All right. So I hope everyone had a wonderful,
Oh,
fun
good.
evening. Umpty, make sure to go
Absolutely,
ahead
man.
and let me
Absolutely.
remind me what you had. Before we leave for the evening, of course, we want to talk to Rays and Chase to see what they're up to on their channel. Rays, what have you got going on your channel?
I'm not going to
Oh,
center you
well,
out. You want to make you all big.
May or may not have some evil clowns on the way.
Oh.
Because I generally do.
Whoop whoop. Let's go.
So, yeah, we had a little invasion. I went on a pop hunt where I found no pops at 4 different places. Like
Sounds like
GameStop,
So it's not much
Hot
of a hunt.
Topic,
You could
like,
call it anything.
God, it's
sounds
killing
like
me.
one of my adventures.
You could have called it a Snickers hunt because you didn't find any of them either. I mean, what are we talking about here? So silly.
Yeah, pretty much. But I did find some fun killer clown stuff, so I've got
Cool.
that going
Did you buy any of it?
Cool.
Well, depends on how you mean. I acquired them.
Video.
So you acquired them, but you didn't pay for them? I believe that's called theft. I'm not sure. But
We're not putting a name on it.
you're not. Oh, you're not. I am now. That's the
Coming
difference.
to the Pentagon.
Just stay in your state, man.
I gotcha.
But yeah, other than that, I've got more. I've got a lot of DC stuff coming, and got more covers coming because I love doing the comic covers. So
Oh yeah, right.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Oh,
So where are
yeah.
you putting all the? Do you have these up somewhere, or you got them stored?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. The same thing.
Because they take up some space. There's some,
they do take up some space,
Yes.
and unfortunately, I'm getting them too fast to figure out what I'm going to do with them.
So right now, it's just a hoarder type of situation.
Right
Is that
now,
what
it's
it
just
is?
a hoarder situation.
I see.
Now,
So
are
keep
you
an
a
eye out
fan
for
of
hoarders to see if you
mounting
see
them?
rays up there.
On the wall, like, do you have any mounted on the wall? at all?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. So they're still with the cardboard sleeve dealy.
Just the plastic
That's it.
taken off, and then
And put back in the sleeve though. Like, are you going full?
most cases, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not going to keep them there, but I do want to keep the sleeve because that's the only way that's numbered. So,
Right.
Sure.
like, keep managing that.
Well, what's the best way to display them? Chase, you have some of these. Do you have some of them
Oh,
on
yeah.
the wall, or?
Oh,
Well,
absolutely. I
Chase
got-
just picks them up.
we take them out for all the glory.
Yeah, you can see good. Yeah, good.
Because you get the light from all 360 all the way around. Well, not 360, but yeah, I mean you get the light in the sleeve.
Yeah, I've seen crazy Scottish pop collectors collection up there, and it's just like as soon as I move into a place that has walls that stuff will stick on.
Sure. They do have the mounting.
What are
walls,
your
and
walls
it's
made
best to
out
let
of?
them breathe.
You're living
Concrete.
like a rubber room or something. I don't understand why do all the things not stick in your
Concrete.
walls. I'm sorry.
Concrete.
Concrete.
You're in a
Right.
You can
basement.
still stick things to concrete, though. No.
Well,
Depends.
Well, I didn't say tack them, but you could put like some Velcro or some of those. What is that other ones?
Clear shelf. Gotcha. How do you get the shelf on the wall if it's concrete?
Well, double face tape. What about double face tape?
It depends on how heavy they
It's called
get.
a Tapcon.
We'll put
Go
lots
real
of
man
duct tape.
on
Have
it,
you
the
heard of
concrete
duct
or
tape?
not.
Just
I'm getting a screw
Put a
in
big
this wall.
swath of duct tape over the front half of it and just kind of stick it on the sides. What do you think about that?
It sounds like great. It would look amazing. With
Well,
big,
I think it's
stuff.
better than you have them in a
Out of
heap.
the cardboard,
You have them in a
though,
heap on the
honestly.
floor. That doesn't sound very well displayed. is what I'm saying.
And if I'm buying it, I'm a huge fan of it, and I don't want it boxed up just where I can't really.
No, I get
They
it.
really
I'm just-
look good. The color pops and everything once you take them. The stupid shrink wraps one, and I don't know if you guys, anybody in the chat or whatever, follows Wanko. Like he shown throughout the years how the cardboard will start to bend moisture
Yeah.
because if you don't let them breathe and get that plastic off after a while, you might get some damage. So it's almost like you got to get them open. Get
It's a
them
bit
open.
like an oven. Kind of feels a bit of an oven.
It also makes you wonder about buying old ones too.
Sure.
If there's one that's been out for a while, like how was it stored?
Mhm.
Because the retailer didn't take it out of the plastic.
Right. Exactly. Get it in the mail. What the F? It's all warpy and shit. Just, I don't know.
Mhm.
To each their own. To each their own.
Interesting. I don't have any because
But-
part of the reason it's not because I don't like them, because there's some that I really like. I just don't have a place to store them. I barely have enough
They
to
are
store
hard
the
to
smaller
store.
ones. So I
I
just.
got a few.
But
album ones and
this was
comics.
something else that Funko stole from me. I had this idea way before they had. I was gonna because my plan was to, because I have a bunch of comics. I was like, I'm gonna get some of the pops that match them as best I could and put it in front of them and put the comic on the wall and then put a little shelf under it and put it on. And then they stole my idea, just like they did with the 3-liter sodas.
Nice. Let's put it in a nice glass case. No, if you're definitely into the comic book covers, you definitely got to follow my man Ray's Chaos, man.
Or Bizarro soda openings. If you're interested in Bizarro soda openings, where somebody is rooting to not get a chase, which is the most odd thing ever,
Last time I was
except
going
the
for chases.
except the few times that he did
It's
go
just
for a
like
chase, and he absolutely did not get them. So you just got bad luck all the way around. I
Here, let me
think is
get
what
this
it was.
link real quick here.
Which is
Well, I got half what I wanted, so
Oh. 50%'s a passing grade. No, it isn't. It's actually a failing grade.
So I will paste that link right here. Make sure you head on over and follow Mr. Ray's Chaos. And what are you up to in subs, man? Like, we got to go on a sub campaign for my man over here.
Absolutely.
Like, come on, man.
What am I
We'll
at?
get
I'm
you-
at like
We got to get you up there. I'm looking at 267. 267. Road
Make
to
sure to
300.
go over there and
yeah,
help
let's
them out.
get
Get them to
over there.
300. We want to get to 300.
Let's
Move our
go,
way
let's
all
go.
the way up.
67 sounds right.
Yeah. Let's get him over there, man. And
Absolutely.
Pop
Keep-
by.
keep-
And,
I'm
Pull
still
away.
recovering from this last giveaway because it was humongous and I wasn't expecting it to be that big.
I haven't gotten the box yet. I mean, is there something wrong with the postage or? I'm
No,
not too sure
it's
what's
working
happening.
fine if you haven't got anything.
that's working. That's definitely working.
Burn. Well, you better start a second box then, because I was
You shall
planning.
stay for dawn.
Well, are we going to get a chance to see what's in the box? Is this other person somebody that can show off a box, or are they just a rando?
Actually, I have talked to them, and they are actually looking forward to doing a couple videos of showing everything in the box. It's that big.
Oh, so it's somebody that can actually do
Part
video.
1, 2, and 3.
Actually, from what I understand, he kind of like stopped doing YouTube for a while, but he's like thinking about getting back into it once he gets.
You just
Said-
sparked it.
There's
what
enough
you've
in
done?
there that he's like, yeah, well, I can
See
do an
what you've
entire
done.
series.
Well,
But
this
there
helped.
you
Then
go.
you really helped him out, because not only did he get stuff, he's got content now, right? That's great.
he's got content.
Everything's content. That's why I try to tell somebody when I was on like some of these box live. I said, if you send me anything, it's content, and whether or not it's something I want,
Yep.
stuff you can open. Right?
Video.
Oh yeah, this is
All
surprising.
right. Well, very good. So check out
Oh,
Ray's
yeah,
Chaos
yeah.
to see all the foolishness he's up to. He's
Once
got my
he gets the
card.
box, I'll
He's got my
actually
card in the background, which is nice because I send cards to everyone, and nobody else puts my card in the background. Hear it on that. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you for doing that. All right,
Whoa,
Chase,
whoa.
what do you got going on your channel? I know that you had one thing you just recently posted, right? You want to tell us about that and what you got coming up?
If you haven't caught it already, here I'll drop my link too. I guess I'll drop
Mhm.
my link.
Please do.
If you're not following
I
me,
think Christina
please
was
do.
here earlier, but I think she's
Yes,
sleeping now. or
Busy
something?
girl.
Yeah,
Busy girl. She's surfing all the channels and dropping all the links. Is what
I know.
Christina does. Spreading the love. But yeah, I just got the new Batman Beyond
Ooh, there you go.
Funko from the Funko shop. And I scored a chase. So if you want to get a look
Nice.
at that amazing chase, go on over to Chase's Kingdom and check
Oh, it's
out
a bit of a
that video.
spoiler. You just gave a bit of a
Well,
spoiler.
I just gave it a
there.
spoiler. I'm going to let you know ahead of time, Clickbait. You want to see the chase? Head on over to Chase.
You mean
There you
like
go.
like Wayne Toe's latest video where he says he got a Bugatti and then he says not clickbait and then just Spoiler alert, huge clickbait. Okay,
Huge
so
Did we spend $1,000 on NFTs? Chris and Heather, I know you're watching, girl. Let's go. Yeah, we know. We're content creators. That's what we
silly.
do. That's what we do. Well, hopefully I'll most definitely. I'll be GMing this Saturday for Morning Brew Funko review on Chase's Kingdom, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I missed this past week. I do apologize, and I don't tell my
Must be
followers.
twice as long this week to make up for it. Am I right?
Yeah, there you go. Great.
That's awesome.
Raise the ladder. The bar. No, I normally don't. If I'm not gonna have a show, then you don't get the ding notification. So I wasn't able to do it this past Saturday. But normally,
if Chase isn't going to have a live, he'll contact you each individually.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to send you a message. Sure. It'll be a fairly lengthy one, I'm sure. So keep your eye out for that. Join
me this Saturday for an all new episode of Morning Brew Funko Review. Might have some guests. I'm definitely going to have a giveaway, so you're going to want to tune in. I got a new idea for a giveaway.
He's giving away the Chase Batman Beyond. That's amazing. You're really talented.
Sure.
Wow, what a great gift.
It'll be custom. It'll be a custom.
It'll be so clear you won't even know that you have it. That's how clear of a Batman.
Yeah, just coming in empty.
You're gonna sense the Batman's there. It's not even really gonna be there, you know.
Definitely join me this Saturday for an all new Morning Brew Funko review. And Mr. Ugly's been doing some ghost hunting. Ghost hunting on his own. He's just walking around in the graveyard asking questions. Some creepy stuff going on down here in Florida.
Well,
Mr. Ugly is the man.
He's just looking for his own friends. Really. He's just really pals.
Stay tuned. Follow Chase's Kingdom for your Mr. Ugly updates. I know the spooky video reviews weren't going well on YouTube. They were cutting him off. He couldn't make it.
I remember seeing
it was brutal. So you're gonna have to chill with that. But the ghost hunting, he's down. He's not scared of any ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Like what's his name? What is the Ghostbusters song? I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I know. Tell him to keep it spooky, everybody. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. That's pretty much all I got going on in the kingdom. How about you, Mr. Buffett?
Hey, we're up to no good, of course. So obviously every Thursday we have this live, but I just recently posted a video. If you haven't gotten a chance, something very different. And the thing is interesting. It's a DIY project. I turned a cheapo Amazon lamp into a glued cheapo Amazon lamp with a bunch of broken toys on it, which I think is amazing. If you don't like it, tough. Okay. And the thing is sort of interesting for the people who said, I didn't like it, it's fine. But the people were like, wow. But they said it in such a surprised manner. I was like, that's more hurtful than the other thing. It's just like, I thought you were a dunderhead and you didn't have the ability to do anything. That's what my dad called me on the phone. He goes, I just saw your video. I was like, well, that's nice. I appreciate that. I didn't think you had the ability to do anything. Really? Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it.
I was most amazed that I was identifying some of the G.I. Joe toys you were using.
Yeah,
that was fun. Yeah, I was like, what's that? Wait a minute. I think
they're all broken ones. I got somebody, my cousin said, those are probably worth $500. I said, knowing my luck, I probably did. But they're all broken.
Oh, no.
Still in one piece.
You want to go see that?
That's why the ones that are left are worth $500.
I rip them. It'd be funny if I had the Star Wars one in the original packaging, just rip the packaging open and break them in pieces. And that's what I should have done. I should have got some the new ones that weren't worth anything and pretend like they're the original Star Wars.
JKL would never speak to you again.
He would, yeah.
Oh, man.
But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that. I had several people ask me if it's a DIY channel. It is not, because that's the extent of my ability, that one video. So I may do a couple other things, but no, we'll be doing some more Funkos. I got some sodas. I got a ton of boxes sitting over here to do, etc. So hopefully that'll be fun. And then, like I said, we'll be doing some more stuff. And of course, like I said, on our lives, we're hoping to do some more fun things. I keep teasing we're going to do some eating challenges, but I do want to do some. I know I can out-eat these goobers. Okay, so maybe not JKL with the Twinkies, but I'm going to beat Chase with that pudding. You know what I mean? There's no doubt.
Pudding challenge is coming.
Pudding challenge is coming. Man. Race, how do you think you do picking up Snickers with your mouth? Do you think you manage something like that, or
all over your face?
All over your face.
All
pudding.
Over your face.
I don't like the idea of my face being in pudding, but
come on, pudding. Just take a hard Come on, pudding.
That could have gone somewhere. I'm already demonetized. Please let my channel stay up. Okay, so all right. Well, hopefully you so if you'll enjoy that, stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Make sure to subscribe to Raise Chaos and of course Chase's Kingdom, and everybody that hopefully comes and hangs out. If you'd like to come and join us on a live sometime, let us know. We'll try to see what we can try to make. Give us a call. We'll try to make some time for people. Sometimes we get a little crowded. Sometimes it's a little sparse. It really kind of depends. Usually I'll piss somebody off. They won't be around for a couple weeks like JKL. He'll be back eventually. He'll get over it. He'll be back.
He just came back to win and then he left again. So.
I know.
Okay.
He came late, left early, and took his winnings and went home. So, so hopefully you enjoyed the evening. Thank you very much for coming out. And Chase, I'll let you do your closeout, buddy. What is it?
All right, you guys. Thanks again for joining us. Join the kingdom. Be the kingdom.
Raise.
And never forget that life is full of odd moments, and you never know when you're going to be defined.
Goodbye from the Bearded Barbarian.